Hello, my lovely audience, and welcome back to Tales from the Yawning Portal. My name is Max. I will be your dungeon mistress this evening. And before we get started with tonight's very fun episode, where we're jumping into another dungeon, I do have a few announcements to go over. Slightly shorter announcements this week, so I don't have to talk for too long, thankfully. But first off, Talespire is our virtual tabletop system that you will be seeing all the visuals, the music that's going on right now, very quietly. And the music you'll hear throughout the evening is all done through Talespire. It is a fantastic resource, basically a miniature game in its own, where you can build maps, encounters, just beautiful scenes. They have a lot of options and customization. It's great for adding that Z access to your game. I highly recommend checking it out. Not sponsored, they're just really cool. Secondly, Tales Tavern. As a addition to that, Tales Tavern is amazing for lots of digital resources for Talespire. Lots of amazing creators make lots of amazing maps and pre-generated assets for your consumption and enjoyment. Please do consider checking out Tales Tavern if you get Talespire, because there's so much awesome stuff on there. You can make a gorgeous board in very little time. Specifically tonight, Pseudo Wyvern and a little bit of my own tweaking will be providing you the dungeon that we're running this evening. That's all the outward announcements we have, but as a reminder for this stream, Valor tokens help grant players luck and the party blessings and curses. You gain Valor tokens simply by watching. Just use the command !commands. So see ways you could influence this game. Also, don't forget to check out the Monday night stream whenever they come back to doing regular broadcasts. Chromatic Academy, if you can. And they did a fun little Jackbox thing this week in place of an actual game. But super fun group over there. Highly recommend you check them out if you can. That being said, that's all from me. So get your torches lit, because we are about to delve deep here on Iron Valor. Bada bada. welcome back, my lovely viewers. I hope you're as excited as I am, because I've been looking forward to seeing this shit for so long. If you're unaware, Tales from the Yawning Portal is a anthology of older dungeons. In tonight's dungeon, the fresh one that we have off the presses is White Plume Mountain, which I have been looking forward to seeing, playing in, or running forever, because it's just such a big name, at least to me. I don't know. But real quick side announcement that I didn't get to. I do have to shout out my lovely players this evening. We do have Karan playing Caswin Bellabell over there. We have Ty guest starring for us as one Blake Duston. Andrew over there playing Raphael. Maria playing the lovely Claire the Herringen. And lastly, Raina playing Delicure Grand for us. Yes, that's everybody. Cool. Promise that's all of the announcements this time. So, to catch you up on our current story. Last time our heroes, the group known as On Top of the Board, recovering from their time at the hidden shrine of Tumulkan. A little bit of downtime to spend. Unfortunately, that downtime ended with the abduction of their resident rogue Claire by the Witchlight Carnival. Some mysterious and off-camera circumstances led to her safe return. And fortunately, it seemed that all was well. More or less. However, as soon as their friend returned, the heroes found themselves summoned almost immediately to undertake a new mission with a new companion, a human known as Blake Dustdown. Coming together, hired by 3 very wealthy and prestigious nobles from the town of Waterdeep. You were asked to accompany Blake and help him go to the mountain/active volcano known as White Plume Mountain and recover 3 very dangerous and very powerful magic weapons, and also very expensive from the noble's point of view. Traveling there, you made pretty good time. The weather didn't harry you too much, and as level 8 adventurers, there's not a whole lot in the way of bandits or wolves on the road that harried you too hard. You found yourself here at this feathered mound, as the poem that you read called it. Here, standing on the edge of the very rough stone pathway that led you up to this point, you see small trickles of rivers of lava off to the side. And in front of you, the only known entryway into the mountain, a small cave known as the Wizard's Mouth. Specifically because as you're watching, it sucks in and then blows out yet again with a vast column of steam. Fortunately, it seems to be on a pretty constant pace. Each cycle of in and out takes about 30 seconds to complete. So, on top of the board, what would you all like to do?
Well, this is the place, you said, right?
Indeed.
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I can go first.
That breath stuff isn't gonna like burn our skin or anything, is it?
I wonder.
You don't know when you're just going
So
to
do we.
That's what I wonder.
yeah.
That's that.
Can I make a perception check?
What are you looking for?
anything out of the ordinary other than the mouth breathing traps or whatnot?
If you're trying to find traps, that'd be investigation.
Yeah.
Can I help him?
Yes. So either you can make your own investigation roll, or you can give him advantage.
I'll make my own.
Okay.
Unless you got more than a +7.
Maybe it was
7.
a natural 5. Oh, a natural
yikes.
1.
I yelling like Kaz went up here. Oh my word.
It's fine. It's
Too
fine.
much
You both
smoke.
look around. Everything seems to be pretty natural, as far as you can tell.
Pilopa.
There doesn't seem to be any.
Yeah, no, I mean with a natural 1 and all that. The steam is weirdly natural. It's like something that you would see on National Geographic. Just a really cool Yellowstone-esque site. It's pretty dope looking, but no traps as far as you can see.
All right, there doesn't seem to be anything other than the mouth. And Blake will start walking now.
Sure.
Alright.
Well, I guess
You
we can
wait
start
for
guiding.
it to stop breathing, or like when do you go in?
Yeah, I would wait till it stops breathing. You know?
So this column of steam just ejects. There's a lot of phlegm in my mouth. It just ejects from the thing, and you wait for it in that 30-second cycle, and you step inside.
Okay.
There is a slight moment of pause, and you walk into what seems to be like a cave. It's not super wide, but it is long, and you, being a human, it is pretty fucking dark in here.
I take out a torch.
Okay. You light up a torch. Your horizons expand a little bit. You see the walls are slick with water. The ground is rocky and muddy. It's very wet in here, and like a hot sauna bath.
Is it hard to move in here?
No, fortunately. It's slick, but you have good enough boots. What does happen though is, as the steam has finished exhaling, there is a few seconds of pause, and then the air from outside comes sucking back in. Unfortunately, this is cooler than the air from before, but it's almost uncomfortably so. It's like a hot sauna, just suddenly you get hit with frigid wind as the outside air gets sucked in. Your torch gets snuffed by the incoming air, and you are once again in darkness.
That is unfortunate.
It's very inconvenient.
Be careful.
I
The wind
cast
seems to-
I cast myself, and I go, don't worry about seeing, and I wait for it to kind of inhale again, and then I start moving behind you.
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah, it's currently inhaling when the torch goes out.
Yep.
But you make your way inside, and as you do, there is a noise coming, and you see just a white fog. Not really capable of moving past it without. It's just a little bit too quick, but it blasts you guys, and it's not dangerously hot. Fortunately, you just get wafted over with steam. So you think that at least that portion of the cave is okay. So you just get blasted with steam. Everything's okay though. You can still see, especially with Casman's light.
And I give a speech about how I'm the light of the world, and it's just so glad that you guys could be a part of this moment as we explore this next dungeon. And you should have courage and confidence because I'm here with you. And you guys all gain 10 hit points for my long-winded speech about how great I am.
Do you take
Nice.
10 minutes to?
I think we could do it as we're walking. It doesn't say that I have to not be, as long as I can see and understand me.
You can. Do you want to do
Yeah.
that? You want to take 10 minutes in this sauna cold air mix to?
Well, as we're walking, I mean, I wouldn't slow us down. I just keep
Sure, I
talking while
mean,
we're walking.
You walk in about 10 feet and you realize that this cave ends.
Oh well. Regardless, y'all have it.
Sure. You all begin to listen as Caswin will take the rest of his time in this cave to do his inspiring leader.
Give yourselves
And
12 temp hit points.
It's a little bit hard to hear him over the and just the whistling noise of this mouth keeps exhaling and inhaling. But you get the gist, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna look around and see if I see any like rocks that are looking suspicious, or
Yeah, make a
what,
perception
is there
check.
anything on the wall?
I would like to help him as well.
Sure. You can make a perception check if you'd like, or you can give him advantage. Whoops.
Thwarted by the map again. Nice though.
Oh,
Oh, 19.
Huge,
Okay.
huge.
So looking around, you see a closed cave, roughly 40 feet all the way to the back. And just looking around, you don't really see anything. There's no hidden switches, no latches or anything like that are currently visible. You may also investigate if you'd like to, which is, actually touching shit and, getting into it.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
investigate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help her. She helped
Sure.
me.
So Claire, you can take advantage, or you can make a 24. So you take your little short sword and you start jabbing in the ground a little bit. And eventually you hear, instead of a kind of noise and just kind of general thudding of rock, you hear a more ding kind of noise. And as you look, you see just a rusted iron ring that is in the muck. And you take a second and you kind of get some help, and you guys kind of clear the muck out of the way. And you see a trap door that could kind of fit you down there if you'd like.
Who's going first?
Caswin.
Our
Okay.
light goes first.
Kaz, when you reach
Okay.
over and you grab the iron handle, make a strength check.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Kaz, it's a floor door.
I know. Pretty interesting how they're making these nowadays.
Make sure you knock.
That is not what we're looking for.
Oh, 6. Okay. Kaz, when you pull on it and feel something twinge in your lower back, and take a second. Oh, that's definitely a sprain. That's a sprain.
Yeah, this is a really weird door, you guys.
I will.
Are you feeling
Open it.
lucky though?
You feeling lucky?
Feeling
Yeah, you just got lucky.
Flacco's got us
Oh.
feeling lucky.
I am feeling lucky. Can I do that?
Yeah,
give
you
it
ignore
another?
the pain in your back and you go for it.
All right. Kaz is definitely
As Blake
feeling
is
it.
about to reach for it,
Yes.
you
Oh.
grit your teeth and you pull. You're definitely
Flacco
gonna need
coming
some kind of physical therapy, but you do open it.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
And you guys just hear this awful as these doors just swing open.
oh.
There is a musty scent that comes through, but it's not particularly gross. It's just cave odor, like that cool, almost kind of fresh smelling air,
Is there a rock around that I can just pick up?
Yeah. I mean, you do
I
also
dropped
see
it
there's a
there.
set of stairs, but
Oh, okay.
this
I
is.
throw a D4 down the shaft.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
I'll sit down.
Yeah. So, Tailspire, when this was made, had a staircase. That was going to be an absolute pain in the ass to walk down. So you guys can just throw yourself down the hole and walk down the staircase. That's how we're going to do this.
Geronimo.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Whee!
That's very fast.
Yeah. Go all the way to the bottom.
Minecraft.
It is quite fast. Javi's coming down. Hiya.
Ah,
And
Big thud.
Kaz is struggling to.
Shift click. Boop. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Thank God.
Cool. I'm a professional.
Yeah.
You make your way down this staircase, and it seems to take a while. It is quite a staircase and quite a descent as you all make your way down. Let's see. believe there is a particular amount of time, actually. Nope. Okay. Oh, yes, perfect. Sorry. The staircase descends for about 100 feet, give or take. It is a lot of stairs, and as it goes down, the smell gets worse. At the top it kind of smelled okay, but it kind of gets a little more foul and musty as you continue downwards. Once you finally reach the bottom, let's say Caswin was probably leading, there's a splash as you hit the floor and realize it is submerged in about a foot of water. With your light spell, though, you do see there is a continuing pathway beyond this area, though.
Well,
So
As
there's
it-
water up to Claire's hips.
Basically.
Mhm.
I put you on my shoulders. Like that.
You also see, like, this weird, it's not clear water either. There's this weird greenish algae accompanied by splashes of white kind of floating on the surface. It's,
Can I make a nature check?
Yeah, sure. It also appears to be clinging to the walls and the ceilings as well. The 19, you know these to be pretty common fungi. Some that are known to grow around hot springs and stuff. I'm not going to bother making up a name because I'm not Matthew Mercer. But there are there's nothing sinister about them really. They're there.
That's good.
It is very humid down here though, and if any of you do have like lanterns or lamps, they kind of burn a little bit softer than normal, and they give off a lot of smoke. It's altogether a little unpleasant.
Well, should we continue?
Of course.
Sure.
You
No
would
fear
lead the
here.
way.
Lead
Press
the way,
on.
Mr. Light.
All right, I lead the way. I'm struggling to
controlling
maneuver
hobby?
in this
What?
There you go.
little hole.
Claire twinged when she said when he said Mr. Light.
Oh damn. Upsetting.
But I am the light.
Yeah, you begin to make your way down. High passive perception. That would be Claire, Rafi probably, and Della. All of you do notice there's like a vibration kind of in the air, and it is faintly that you can hear. Just it's not, doesn't sound like it's nearby and about to explode, but it is ever present as you guys are making your way through here.
Is it coming from like all around or a certain direction?
Oh yeah, it is coming from all around. It just got a little bit louder as you made your way down, and a little more noticeable. But you continue down this long ass corridor. There's a left turn ahead of you. Is anybody doing anything in particular? Or are you just kind of walking? Do you guys want to be stealthy?
Kaz is telling stories about his friend Nark
Okay,
and
so
how
I am
she
wearing-
misses him.
I am wearing
Oh,
full
dark.
plate.
Can I go stealth while they are being them?
I'd have to set you down
Sure.
off my shoulders there. Lovely.
Does the water affect me that much? Like,
Maybe a little difficult to move through. Kind of goes room by room whether it's difficult terrain or not, if that's what you're asking.
okay, but
Right,
the water
not-
only
not right
affects you if
now.
it's like difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
Then,
believe it's difficult terrain. I'll check on it for you.
that's okay. I'll stay on Kaz's shoulders.
Yeah, you're good. Come on. You're fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, your speed while you're in the water is reduced to a 1/3, or by 1/3. So if you have
Ooh.
30 feet, it becomes 20, 20 becomes 15, etc., etc.
Okay.
And that matters mostly in combat.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it's just kind of slosh, slosh, slosh right now. It's not gonna kill you, but it does affect your speed as a total. But you come up to this left turn, and kind of just walking and talking about Narc. You see an interesting scenario ahead of you. Just kind of glancing, you see a, well, I wouldn't say really glancing, because Caswin, you're just fucking walking, aren't you? So you make your way around this. You see a creature. It has a lion body and face, but it is wearing kind of a set of ornamental finery, Egyptian-like almost, I would say. And you see on it body, it also sports like a pair of golden wings that match the color of its body as well. And you see it's kind of just sitting there, upright, looking very cordial or stoic. It's hard to get a beat on it. It's a cat. But you kind of look at it and it's just sitting there, and it seems to notice your presence.
This look friendly? This Caswin thinks it looks friendly with a perception check.
That would be an insight check, my friend.
Oh, sorry, wrong one then. Let's click on a different button. Don't ignore that. Ignore that.
Strength. Is it friendly? Ugh.
Is it friendly?
Ignore that. Ignore that.
D10. Okay.
With
well,
a 19. Hey.
19. Caswin with a 19. It's not friendly, but it's not attacking you.
Oh. All right. Well, we approach cautiously.
Sure.
Hello, friend.
I know there's a representation of a thing there, but that's more for visual sake. Why? That's really freaking out too. Hang on, I'm gonna remove this. Just for anybody that might have epilepsy. You approach, and it kind of looks up at you, as it'd been eyeing you on your, ever since you turned the corner. And it kind of looks at you. Says, "Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords. Jewel on black velvet. Pearl in the sea. Unchanged, but ever-changing. Eternally."
The moon.
What?
What did you say, Della?
The moon.
You see a slow, creeping smile across the lion thing's face. And as you watch it lift a paw out of the water and kind of wave. And there is a distinct separation in the air. It just, something seems to dissipate. It steps back and just kind of sets itself in the corner of this triple crossway that's going on here.
Well, that was easy.
That was fun. Maybe I like this
Bella!
dungeon.
Ella, you're so smart.
Oh, you stop. I just love a good riddle.
Mom is very smart.
She is.
You guys come to this triple crossway, and the Sphinx is kind of just sitting there, letting you go about your business. You see there are 3 ways to go currently. Along the northern passage, where you guys had been going, you see like a very faint bit of light, maybe? And the left and the right passageways are pretty dark, but lead off their own ways. Nothing super distinct about any of them.
So you said the forward path has light, maybe?
A little bit. Like you can see what opens up into like a chamber, probably. And there is a little bit of glow through there.
Well, that's
I'm
gotta be
good
the
with
way,
whatever you
right?
guys-
I suppose.
Whatever's fine, I guess.
I will follow my light because I can't see otherwise.
We want to go towards the faint glow.
Okay. So you head to the northern passage, and the Sphinx is just too fucking big, but it lets you go.
Yeah.
Wordlessly.
I wave at him as we walk by.
Feeling
Make a
good, also wait.
charisma check.
Oh, Kaz is full of that. All right, let's do charisma. Just straight charisma?
Yeah.
That's a 9.
9. It doesn't say anything back.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
He'll be my buddy someday.
sure. You continue. You see what appears to be a water-covered room with steps rising out of the muck on the far side of it. It's pretty dark, but there are... this room is, on the surface level, dimly lit. The water itself is very murky and difficult to see into. There we go. I'm gonna turn up the exposure just a little bit because it is dark. There's absolute balls in here. There we go.
It is, even with my light.
Hopefully that helps a little bit.
Ooh, much
All
better.
right, so Kaz will move forward a little bit here.
Sure.
Looks a little deeper if I walk forward here.
Yeah.
I think we don't do that yet.
No, remember what happened last time we went into deep water?
Oh,
There's
no.
been so many times.
We killed a dragon, that's what happened.
Wait, didn't I meet that mermaid lady?
No,
You didn't go into it, but
we
you
didn't
did
go
meet
into
her.
that water.
At this
Yeah, but I
point,
did
I'm
meet
gonna-
her. She was something. Let me tell you.
At this point, I'm gonna get off of Kaz's shoulders and stay back in the hallway.
Sure.
We're fine. Come on, Claire.
You're gonna go talk to something that's gonna bite me or eat me.
No, not you. I think I would want turtle soup first, and then I keep walking.
Okay.
Does Rafi
Um,
appreciate the joke?
Yeah, does Rafi hate that joke?
He might be too dense.
I did not hear the joke. What was the joke?
That
Was
was
it
in
too
character,
dense?
actually.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was totally a character.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
was
we keep
fine.
going.
So, what are y'all's passive perceptions?
Low.
18.
18?
14.
14?
17.
7.
8.
Okay. So 16 or higher. You see a... I'm so sorry, audience. You're gonna get a little bit spoilers. Don't look. I have to stream this. You see a creature kind of bobbing a little bit underneath the surface. Very subtly. Almost hidden from view. Just kind of sitting there, staring for the moment. It looks like a horse, but if the horse was green, as best as I can describe it for you.
And this
What
place got
the
some
fuck?
weird creatures.
What are y'all stopping for?
Creatures.
Don't you see that?
See what?
What?
I point at
Back
it.
over.
I need
Kaz did not see it, so.
Caswin and Rafi, please make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh man.
Kaz is very wise.
I am also very wise.
2. That is a 2.
Okay.
That is a shit.
Whoa, a natural 1. You both fail.
Oh god.
That is
Fortunate.
absolutely wild. Okay.
What if you didn't do that though? Like, what if you just didn't?
Weren't you just saying how terribly we have not been rolling?
So I was saying some shit before the show started. I was like, man, you guys have been doing really good on rolls. Tailspire's been so nice to you. And now you've gotten consistently fucked. So, Kazwin and Rafi. Kazwin, now you see in the water, there's this beautiful stallion. Green, supple, muscular. It is, it looks like the best steed you could ever ask for. And it can swim, clearly. That'd be awesome. Rafi, you see this other one. And, look as it see... What is Rafi's, sexual preferences?
I feel like Rafi's asexual.
Asexual, perfect. You also see, like, the best steed you could ever see.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
The dopest horse, and it looks thick enough and sturdy enough that you could probably ride on it, even with your big-ass turtle shell.
Oh shit.
Me being slow all the time has been solved.
I'm fast though.
That's what you thought before, but surely with this steed, you could be
Even faster.
even faster. You both walk into the water. And you guys watch as they both step in and immediately
Excuse me.
sink.
I knew I should have got off his shoulders.
Are you joking?
Here we go.
Yeah.
I mean, I can breathe underwater. We're good.
You can, or can you hold your breath?
Both.
You can breathe underwater normally too?
Not normally, but in wild shape I can. Right now
Not
I can
wild
hold my
shape,
breath
right.
for like an hour, but I could be.
So,
I am worried.
while you guys are doing this, you're both incapacitated,
Oh shit, now I'm worried.
and instead of holding your breath, you breathe normally, and you immediately run out of breath. So you guys see them both just step into the water like it's steps and just fall into it. Yeah. What would you guys like to do that aren't Kazwin or Rafi?
Breathe.
Did something grab them, or they just
No,
like
they
it looked
just
like they
stepped
just
in.
walked in and sunk?
They just walked
Do I
in
have-
pretty inexplicably.
Usually they announce when they're going to do something stupid. The fact that they just kind of left. Should we be worried, or do we think they're just trying a
It's
thing?
evolving.
Does this always happen?
Yeah,
And-
in one way or another.
I mean, like I said, they usually announce before they do something stupid, but then those bubbles look like they're stopping. They're not doing anything. All right.
Can we see them what they're doing down there? Like, are they just just
They're currently
standing them?
trying to swim towards the plant thing that you saw.
I yell, what are you two doing?
You yell at the water, and it's really hard to hear through water, but yeah, you do that.
Claire's gonna face palm. And
What is your
Can I-
constitution modifier, Caswin?
My con modifier is a +2.
+2?
Yep.
Okay. Rafi, what is yours?
It is a +2 as well.
Okay, perfect. Make a perception check. Anybody on the surface that wants to.
got
I
you.
will do that. Yes.
Yay.
Oh God. Perception is not very good.
What'd you guys get?
12.
3.
13.
3.
Okay. Let's just make this daylight so you can actually see into the water real fast. Because otherwise it's kind of silly. Because most of you have dark vision anyways. So,
Except me.
yeah. Well, Caswin's lit up at least underwater. With those perception checks, you see a lot of bubbles. None of them are super, you know, crazy. They continue to swim towards these things. We'll say for the purpose of this, 1 round has passed. What
I
you
look
guys wanna do
up.
there?
I look up.
You look up.
Yes. Is there anything above?
There is rocky cave top for this area.
Okay. What can
Claire would like to. She notices that they're moving towards something in the water that they typically wouldn't
they're
in a
acting
normal
weird,
state
yeah.
in a normal state of mind. I'm going to take a shot at one of those things.
Sure.
Can,
Okay, go ahead.
I still don't see him. I failed all my checks.
can I use Hunter's Mark out of like initiative?
We'll consider
can.
this like you have a round. So yes, you can. You can cast it on one of them.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it on the one in front of Kaz.
Okay.
And sorry, bear with me. It's my first time casting a spell. Did I just click? I just click cast. Okay. And then I'm going to take a sharpshooter shot at it.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh. My
Sharpshooter's
character
minus 10, right? Or minus
It's a
5,
minus
right?
5 to the hit, and then you get
Yeah.
plus 10 if you do hit it.
I don't know why my character sheet's not linked, so I'll just add plus 7 to this.
Okay, that's fine. Technical difficulties and all that. Oh, well, fucking...
Plus 7,
We've
minus
discovered
5.
what it is. They always roll
That's
well
all
from
fine.
Maria.
Yeah, 22.
So even with the additional cover bonus from being balls deep underwater, yes, you do manage to strike this creature. Which one are you going for? The one that's next to Rafi, or the one that's next to Keswin?
The one next to Kazwin.
Okay.
And then, so a d6 plus 17. And that's 19. And then I get another d6 because of Hunter's
attack.
Mark, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Well,
sneak
you
attack?
wouldn't get sneak attack because you didn't have advantage. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So that should be 20 then.
20 points of damage to it.
Nice.
It now has to... You see as this thing kind of whinnies a little bit, it's going to make a concentration check to maintain this charm that it has going on. But you did hit it pretty fucking hard. Let's see. Constitution? Okay. Fortunately, it does maintain it. You see as Kazwin and Rafi continue to swim down towards these things, which have continued to submerge. I'll say because this is a new round, everybody... you know what? Della, I think... You would know when somebody is struggling and drowning. Because you're a fucking medicine person, and your god is all about that shit. So you see as... You're kind of looking, you're really confused by this, and you see as your little homunculus slaps you on the shoulder and kind of points, and then, like, takes their little stubby hands and, like, makes a choking motion. And you realize that they are drowning.
Oh dear. I do have something I could do, but I don't know if...
You have one turn here if you want to do anything. Claire's done her action.
I mean, like, if a creature is, like, charmed, can they be willing?
Yeah.
in like a spell situation. Okay, cool. Right then. Gonna rub her hands together and like put them on the surface of the water. Like, how far away are they? No.
Right now,
Yes.
they're not terribly far. They're, let's say, about 20 feet from you, because they're
Alright,
going down
cool.
as well.
Cool. All right. Just gonna target both Rafi and Caswin
Okay.
and cast Water Walk,
Okay.
and that will raise them to the surface at a rate of 60 feet around.
So that has a good enough range to do that, right?
Yes, 30 feet.
Cast water walk. Interesting. Okay.
Let's hope this works.
We'll say they can't hear you. They are your friends, so they're not unwilling, I would say. What is the save against your thing? It has a save if you cast on an unwilling creature, right? Or is it just...
It just
doesn't
says willing.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'll say, with all this happening, Caswin and Rafi, you're both sucking a lot of water in your lungs, and you feel a spell effect come over to you as you're making your way towards your perfect steed.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you both to make a wisdom check.
Yes. Up here.
Or, I'll let you use your saving throw, because I
That's
feel
better.
like this would constitute like fighting against something.
16.
Fuck, again? Are you kidding me?
16?
Use your luck. Yeah, I got a 16.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling very lucky right now.
All right. Come on, Druid, with your high ass
Get rid of
wisdom.
that. God, if I could have only not nat one. Oop, we are not rolling.
Hi,
Javi.
Javi. Get back there.
Much
23.
better.
You
Thanks,
both.
Bucko.
You don't break the charm, but you do feel the magic coming over, and you recognize it as a friendly presence, I'll say. You both immediately and onto the surface. Currently still wanting to get down to them, but you find yourselves there just like coughing up water. Interesting wrench in the situation. All right. Blake, is there anything you want to do?
I guess I'll start taking off my armor to go jump in and go grab them.
I mean, they're standing on the surface now, or sitting, kind of. But
True. I could do it.
you can
Or
swim
I
with
can.
heavy armor, just not very well.
I know.
Also, I think doffing plate armor takes like 10 minutes.
True.
It's ridiculous.
You know what? I'm gonna take out my my 50-foot rope
Okay.
and I'll tie it together and try to grab one of them.
You're gonna lasso them?
Yes.
Okay. Make a quick dexterity check to lasso these, or if you have another relevant skill for not tying, that would work. Just want to see how fast you can do it. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
We'll say that's your free object interaction. Done.
Okay.
You tie that shit together like nobody's ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You have a functioning lasso.
And I guess I'll get our light source.
Okay, you try to lasso the light source. Roll a... I'm gonna say, roll a d20, add your strength or dex mod, whichever you feel like. Really, this should be dex, but being nice. 21. You lasso Caswin, I believe. Does that be your armor class, Kaz?
21 does beat my armor class.
Wow, okay, impressively. Grab him. Caswin, you are now, in addition to being incapacitated, you're also restrained. Would you like to try and pull him back?
Yes, if I can in this
Okay.
time.
I need opposing strength or we'll say opposing athletics checks from both of you. Because when
Oh
you don't,
boy.
the magic was okay, but like this is a little much. You want to get down there.
Yeah. All right. Athletics, you say? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
This is hilarious.
Good old arm wrestling.
That is a 16.
15.
Shit.
All right. You try and pull, and Kaz, when you manage to dig your fingers into the water and just like pull against it somehow.
It's my steed.
It's
You
so-
can't get me away from
the
my
effects
steed.
of water walking and also your own muscles like prevent you from moving anywhere. You're dug in, and you're almost like scraping at the water, trying to push it out of the way so you can get down there, like burrowing through jello. But it's really not how that works. So
That tracks.
another round pass. That'll be the end of the round, we'll say. Wow. Okay, this is a weird situation. What the fuck are they gonna do? Okay. Fuck. There are now 2 people that really can't fucking move into the water now. Because that's just how that spell works, I believe.
Hydrophobic.
Yeah. I need Della and Blake to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh no. Okay.
Right.
This is not gonna be good.
Might be better than you think. Ah, see, that wasn't terrible.
I have a -2.
Oh, 23.
Okay. So, Della, you see through the water as you're trying to struggling and holding on to the main concentration of the spell, worried about Rafi and Keswin. There's a moment where you see one of the creatures down there. It was like a blob of green mass. But then as you look, you see a pair of slightly green glowing eyes and the face of your patron in the water. And the body. And you see a very welcoming smile, and they beckon towards you. But you, being of sound mind and cleric body, see through the manipulation, and you shrug off the charm effect. You are fine. Blake, you think you see for a second, you see Flare Solis in the water with his glowing fire hair and glowing eyes, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, that wouldn't really work underwater, would it? And you manage to shake off that as well.
Oh.
And the charm is broken on Rafi and Keswin. You are no longer incapacitated. You are no longer needing to get to them.
Nice.
Wonderful.
For their movement, you see as they kind of and start swimming down and away, seeming to be in a retreat of sorts. Yeah, that is their turn. Does anybody like to do anything on your side of the equation in this simplified bit of combat we have going here? Guess I
Well,
should
I'm
put on
still
some-
pulling because I can't see shit, so.
You can see Caswin.
No, I know. I can't see that they moved away, though, so I'm still pulling them.
That's fair. Okay, make a athletics check, and unless Caswin's resistant, you can pull him, I think.
Yeah, I'm not resistant anymore. I want to know what the fuck is going on.
Sure.
Okay.
You guys all right?
Why am I on the water?
Oh.
I swear I saw the best steed you'll ever see. It reminded me of Nark's steed, and it was in the water, and so I was going for it, and now I it's not, something else is going on here.
Yeah, where'd they go?
Coughing up some water.
They left. They were cool looking horses, man.
You can still see them. They're not stealth at the moment. You see them kind of down
Oh,
towards
look, there they are.
what appears
Are
to
we
be a
gonna
dark
let 'em get
hole in
away?
the wall.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that plan.
Yeah, something's wrong here. We definitely don't want to stay here.
I untie him.
Okay, sure. Easy enough to do.
I tied them.
Anybody
And
doing
then,
anything specific for their actions though, or you all just want to go?
Get the hell out of this room.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. If the party doesn't want to chase, we won't chase.
Sure. I will also mention, because I forgot to before, as you were walking down the hallway, there was a slight divot off the side that you didn't see before, with something, you know, a very small room. But you were distracted a little bit by the glow in this room. So, you begin to make your way around. Kazwin and Rafi make it just fine, as you're just walking on top of the fucking water now. Della, make me a perception check, as it seems like you're leading the pack here.
Oh, wonderful. Let's see, perception.
You're great at this, you're great at this, you're great at this.
10.
10?
I'm made at this.
10, okay. With a 10, you... Actually, I believe you see it just in time, just because of the disturbance in the water. Most of this water is kind of covered in this, like, algae, and it's very hard to see through, but you've been able to, with your keen eyes, been able to see up till this point. You just barely managed to see there is a drop-off at this point of the room here.
Oh dear. Mind the gap, everyone.
Oh, it's fine. You just gotta jump over it.
Yeah, let me get out your way. Come on over.
Okay.
I believe you can jump pretty far. I think everybody in the party can jump far enough to avoid it. What's your strength score, Della?
12.
12. Yeah, you can clear it actually. Just barely.
Sweet.
Claire, you have crazy legs despite having no strength, so you can clear it. And I know Blake has crazy strength as well, and so does Hobby.
Yes.
So now that you know the danger is there, you make your way through pretty easily. Splish splashing along the way, though. If somebody wants to roll for Hobby,
Oh dear.
and Claire, I need you to roll as well a wisdom saving throw, please.
A 15.
15? Okay.
Pulling up his sheet. Hold on. It's just regular old salamander. You want a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay, Hobby. Don't let you down here, buddy. 13.
13. Hobby kind of glances off into the water, looks down, and you see as he takes a moment with his long, lanky body, which is not very well depicted on this mini, but we're working with what we got. And there's just a moment where he peers off, and then he shakes his head, resistant to whatever's going on. Claire. Who was the hottest person that Claire knows? Or that Claire thinks is the hottest, I would say.
Because we knew there was only one answer to that question.
Oust yourself for the audience here. Who is Claire's crushing on in this moment?
Ooh.
I don't think Claire's asexual, but
No, she's
That's what
not.
yeah. Is it Flock Obama?
I'll go it's Flock Obama. I'll go with Kaz just because
Oh, the glory.
He is
just because
quite
she
stunning.
likes to
He
get
is.
mad.
That's his guy.
It's fair.
That's
That's
when she was like, huh.
You see a green version of Kaz went down to the water with a very beautiful smile, gleaming teeth, and just the dopiest expression. You're like, man, I could fuck with him so hard right now. And then you shake yourself out of it. Like, wait a minute. Kaz not green. And you continue to run. We'll say with that, I don't think any of you can still be charmed that can also drown in this moment. So you manage to splash your way out with these creatures kind of fuming at you from below the water. Beyond this chamber, and I'll set it back to decent music. Hang on. Oh, right, it's dark and spooky in here. Forgot about that.
That's spooky.
You see another branching hallway, actually. Let's see. There we go. It is so dark. I am so sorry, everybody. Hang on. You know what? Let's just make it a little bit of light in here, so that we can all experience the majesty together.
How big is Kazran's light?
It's just 30.
It's a standard light spell. I think it's 30 feet. Let me look real quick.
20 or 30, one of those two.
20-foot radius and 20 foot of dim light, so you got 40 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can see 40 feet. You can see shit up to 40 feet, we'll say. Keswin, are you leading the way?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So you encounter the stairway. And Della, I believe you're still concentrating on walk on water, right?
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't really affect you, Keswin, but that is still going. You encounter there is a set of doors to your right and a set of doors to your north, straight ahead as well.
Well, you gotta go north.
Yes, Keswin, that is what they all say. What you do see is kind of a flanged door here. The doors kind of overlap into the side of the wall on the northern doors, and it's really weird. They seem almost like they could be braced in a sense, and as you push on them, they do open. These thick metal doors, but immediately beyond them, you do see another set of metal doors that are similarly like flanged and set into the wall. You also see grooves in the ground and like a full metal stopping point at the bottom of this door where it wouldn't be able to swing outwards very easily, even if somebody like tried to force it, if I can describe it that way for you.
What the hell's going on down here?
Can I open these doors?
Yeah. So you look at those doors. They're not steel like the other ones. These are made out of like banded wood. And as you can, banded iron and wood combo, they are not immediately opening. If you would like to, you can make a strength check to try and force it open. But as you try it, it's immediately not moving.
I'll do a strength check.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Also, I might add, you're not out in the water anymore. 23. Yeah.
23.
So as you kind of push on it, you realize it's kind of, the wood has just been swollen by dampness. It's not really locked or secured. It's just, shoved in by conditions. And you manage to push it open. You see ahead of you, it's a stone corridor that changes abruptly to like a spinning cylinder, apparently made of like a light colored material. It's like rotating rapidly, and it's got a dizzying black and white spiral pattern, and it's glistened as if coated with something. That's what you get from immediately just looking in there. It's like if you've ever been to Ripley's, Believe It or Not museum, just the weird cyclone hallway. It's unnervingly like that, except there's no pathway in the middle for you to walk on. It's actually just all rotating.
Okay, I'll just leave that there for now.
Yeah, you look down there, you're like, I don't know about that.
Doesn't seem very safe
over there. Yeah. You look as Caswin is opening these heavy ass steel doors over here, and there's a second pair, looking pretty identical to the first one. I would say anybody that wants to can make a general intelligence check to try and figure out what the fuck's going on with these doors, since you seemed a little miffed by them.
Yeah, I guess.
Intelligence? Oh, I see.
Yeah. I should be making one of you roll, or two of you if you feel like helping, but
I got
Four.
15.
19, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Hey.
That undoes one of my previous rolls.
Yep.
There you go. What were... So I got 15, 19. Claire and Rafi. These doors seem to be positioned and set in a way that remind you of maybe like floodgates you've seen before, that are designed to keep water in rather than spilling out. But this hallway is dry. It seems like there's no water here.
So it would keep, if there were water in here, it would be keeping this area
Dry.
contained.
It's essentially is kind of what you're gathering with
Okay.
those rolls. They're constructed like floodgates, although there's strange, you stepped out of the water to get here, so a puzzling conundrum for sure.
Kaz,
Yeah.
have you tried pulling on the door?
And then Kaz pulls on it instead.
Make a strength check.
All right.
God.
An 11.
You pull on it, and it's like trying to pull on a mountain.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work there.
It's very much a push door.
It's a push door, Rafi.
Sure.
I pull
So we
again.
Back up. I back up a little bit.
I pull again when he says that.
You pull again?
I back up a little bit.
Yeah. Are you sure? 15.
Not even a budge.
Yeah, it's a pull door. I know what
All
doors
right.
are like. I open a lot of them.
So we don't think that there's water on the other side. We think that there was water here, and now there's not.
There's water.
What you know from your intelligence check is that these are designed like floodgates. There is no presence of water where you are standing right now.
So there's probably water on the other side. I'm sorry, I'm like just trying to piece everything together.
I mean,
Okay.
you can talk out loud in character. I was
Okay.
letting you know what I told you. I wasn't trying to be confusing.
No, yeah, no worries.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe we want to skip this door for now. I feel like there's probably water on the other side, and probably a lot. Wait, can I go up to the door and listen to see if I can hear any whooshing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You walk up to the door. Do Heron gonna get like hearing perception advantage or some shit? Because you have big ass ears.
I don't know.
I cannot remember in this moment. I just know you have
Yes.
long legs.
I don't remember reading anything about that.
You
It
do
would be
not.
Okay. Yeah, make me a perception check then. So you're just trying to listen.
Okay. I'm sorry, you said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you have proficiency in the perception. There we go.
Yep.
Ah, I see. With a 10, you're listening. You hear that same vibration you've been hearing everywhere, but it's not any louder here. There's no immediate rushing of water on the opposite side. Sounds okay.
I don't really hear anything on the other side there. That vibrating is everywhere. The vibrating doesn't sound muffled, so maybe there isn't water.
It doesn't sound muffled, you're right.
Well, should we?
Which, by the
try
way, Caswin, you don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Bending
I'm just like,
door,
whatever.
maybe?
This other door, maybe? How about this one then? If I can't move this one, I'm gonna move this one, and I'm gonna move the one on the right and open
Try to
it.
pull it.
I'll try to push that one.
You can push it into the further than you have.
The one on the right?
You
This
opened
one?
these doors already.
Those are doors you open, buddy.
Oh, sorry. I thought we opened the one down.
Yeah, like
my
that.
bad. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Ty opened
Yeah, I
the
got
other
that.
one.
Gotcha. I'll try again on this door. Then I guess I'll
You
try
wanna
to push it. Yeah.
All right, you
There's
push
the
on the
backup.
door, and you, and it opens just fine. Oops, I did the wrong thing. There
That
we go.
was not hard at all.
You see another set of doors, steel in nature.
Oh my
The
goodness.
same grooves are dug into the floor where this set of doors you just opened swung.
Just walk up to this one.
Oh no. I'm gonna listen to this door.
Yeah, make a perception check.
There it goes. 19.
19. You listen. With a 19,
I will be on the stairs.
you hear bubbling. You want to be on the stairs? Okay. You hear bubbling. But it sounds far away. It's loud from what you can tell through this thick ass floodgate door, but it doesn't sound like it's immediately rushing against this door, if that makes any sense.
Alright, so I hear bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel hot? Does the door feel hot?
As you touch it, I mean, it's warm, like a lot of the area. It's pretty warm. It's not dangerously hot, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think there is water or steam or something on the other side of that door, but maybe not immediately when you open the door. I don't know.
Well,
Let's open
How
it
about
and see.
this? I go way the fuck back there, and then you do what you do best, and you open that door.
Okay, so are you guys arranged how you want to be in the back of this hallway?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming up.
Yeah, I'm good where I am.
Okay.
If I become turtle soup, I become turtle soup.
Sure. Della's your homunculus is just kind of floating there. Anything you want to do?
Where are the stairs? Oh, I see.
Oh, let's see.
Or
What
you
are we
could
all
read.
trying to do?
So they're about to open
Yes,
this
positioning.
third set of floodgate doors.
Okay. Where Caswin is.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna step into this hallway.
Sure.
Right there.
If anything happens,
The monkey
I'm
is coming.
immediately running back. That's my set action.
Okay. You hold a dash action.
Yes.
Caswin, you come up to this final set of doors. Crack your knuckles.
yeah.
And you push on it. It opens.
Excellent.
Inside, you see an incredible sight. Something you've there we go. I would say something you've never really seen before. It is amazing looking. There is a huge open area surrounded by water. The water is kind of pushed back in a tunnel-like fashion, bubbles kind of flowing in every which way around it, as if by some invisible membrane holding it there. Inside you see a bubble-like construction, a dome, if you will, further inside, and this entire room, from what you can see, is just surrounded by this massive magical sight. Just a gorgeous vision, really. It's beautiful. just seeing there's no fish in here. But the way the water is kind of superimposed on the walls is it's magnificent. It's super cool.
This is gorgeous. You guys, come see this. Why is everyone way back there? You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys see through this. There's like a slight glow.
It reminds me of
make
you
a-
guys.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure. What are you trying to discern? Like what's happening?
Yes, if there's any magical thing happening in that room.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. We'll get closer to look. Arcana. 4.
I mean, shit, it's gotta be magic, right? That water doesn't normally work like that.
Mm-hmm.
What we
Hold on.
thinking up there?
Is this some kind of trap?
I will say, because it is glowing like a motherfucker in this visual image, you do see at the back of the bubble, towards the rear, there is a small, like, dais, altar-ish thing. And you see a heavy chest, kind of firmly planted on it.
If it was a trap, would they have that there?
You also do see scattered around the floor of the underneath the bubble, where the water really isn't. On this kind of drier ground, you see a lot of bones.
Did you say trap up there?
I don't believe this is safe.
I'm gonna look to Blake and say, remember when Della said that they usually announce themselves before they do something stupid? This is that.
But that might be our quarry.
It probably
Right.
is, but
I will say,
maybe we talk it out before we go in.
Blake,
Yes.
make me a quick history check with advantage, please.
Righty then. Why do I have 2 pages of my character sheet open? I don't know, but
Because they're needed.
okay.
One's for looking at all your spells, right?
You said history with advantage?
Yes.
First one. 9. Okay.
Okay, let's hope the second one's slightly better.
13.
13. You recall the letter that all of your employers had received when they were robbed. That described certain
Forget
scenarios.
life, forget light, forget sound.
What?
I was reading the poem.
Does it say that on the poem? Oh, yeah, that was there, but the next stanza is probably more important to you.
Yes. To rescue wave, you must do battle. With the beast in the boiling bubble. Across cavern vast where chain links rattle, lies whelm past water sprouts double. I say that out loud.
Sure.
This,
This is more of a riddle.
it was on the
Anybody
poem.
see a beast in there?
No, but I feel that if we go in there, a beast will show.
Well, dealt with plenty of those. I'll be all right. I'm gonna step onto the stuff.
Okay.
Right?
It is,
Oh, no.
despite its glowy nature, that's more for representation. Fortunately, you step on it, totally fine. It's like dry ground.
Guys, there's probably nothing.
I take out my sword.
Good call. Yeah, you do that.
All right, Kaz, let's go in.
Yeah, what's the worst I can have? We gotta
No.
beat up something.
Nothing bad's happened yet.
What would Nark do? Nark would dive headfirst into this.
Narc would have come here for the adventure, not to
I
be
will
Let
walk
me-
slowly behind them.
Sure.
Let
Why
me
am I
remind you that there are not one, not two, but 3 doors containing whatever the hell is in here. So
Yeah,
just be careful.
It's containing all the bones. You see them?
Oh,
Hobby sees all this, is gonna hang back. It's gonna wait back at the final set of doors. I don't. That's a lot of water in there. Like wading through it was one thing, but like that's a lot of water.
How deep does the water get?
As you look out into the like dome that is surrounding you, it's kind of hard to tell. Even with your dark vision, it goes up a good way. There's just a lot of bubbles on the outside of it, so it's difficult to make out distances. But as far as you can really see, quite a deep
Okay.
bit of water you're in.
Noticing that like some of our friends will really struggle in this, I'm actually gonna back up and use my brain for once.
Oh,
Rafi, you want to
Okay.
turn into like some kind of fish and go swim over and grab the treasure? Cause
oh, you're not
probably
entering
not-
into water. This whole thing is.
But you're
open air.
walking.
oh, well then yeah, whatever. Well, once we get
You're
to
surrounded
water.
by water.
Look, the walls are
Yeah.
water and the ceiling, but
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
we're walking.
If we're walking and we're not like getting wet, this is just a cool magic room.
Yeah.
Well, I
Is
don't
that
know
the
what
use
the hell
of brain
Ralph's
these
doing.
minutes?
I'm trying to walk, but he's hell bent on
Yeah, you
floating.
know what? Make an intelligence check, Kazwan, to be that smart. Just kidding. Um,
As
you,
is the biggest brain.
you see that. You see this huge, gorgeous like tunnel that you're walking through. It's just surrounded by these bubbles, and it's like kind of reddish glint at the bottom of whatever this cavern is. You kind of look around. Hard to make out details really, but a very interesting and beautiful place for sure.
You said there's water on the walls. Just
It seems to be
upright
held back by the walls.
by the walls. I
Yeah.
touch it with my no. Actually, no. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Sure
I
thing.
put my hand on it instead of my sword.
Okay. You touch it with your hand. It's uncomfortably warm, but holds
Interesting.
with your palm there.
It's not as warm as the things I hold. And I grab my sword again.
Okay.
what do you hold?
Something
yeah, everybody
warm.
position yourselves on the map where you want to be as these guys walk into here. I was saying, you can move in to the chamber a little bit, like the big bubble if you want to, just a little bit, without, anything terrible happening if you want to.
We're good back here.
All right, you guys
Yeah.
are hanging way back. That's fine. Kazwin and
Yes.
Rafi and Blake, you guys go ahead and advance how you feel like it. Just these dudes.
Rafi, do you have anything that you can turn into that can both swim and breathe air?
All right, Kazwin. As you get to there,
Yeah.
Octopus can.
there is a shifting beneath you. And some of the mud and bones kind of slide out of the way as a massive creature emerges from the ground. This muddy, bony earth just slipping off of its carapace, which is wet and shiny underneath. And it looks at you with these two beady eyes. And I really don't know why this is a scorpion mini that they put in here, because it's a crab. I might fix that actually. But you see this,
Imagination.
you see a crab bigger than any crab you've ever seen in your fucking life. It's
Fucking huge.
It's like
Oh,
10 to
okay.
15 feet tall and probably more than that wide. It is ginormous. It's a Dark Souls boss. And you see as it kind of takes these two massive pincers and looks down at you. And that was a really cool way to introduce it, but it was hidden from you and didn't really, look for it. So it's gonna take one sneak attack at you. We'll see how it goes, okay?
Sure.
All right. Oh, well, lucky you, that's a natural one.
Nice.
You were just a little bit too shiny as it just reaches for you. It snaps over your head. You feel the wind just blast your hair back, and you feel the intimidating presence of this thing. I need all of you to go ahead and roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Dun dun dun.
As I will also do that and change out the mini. Maybe they made this map before Tailspire added crabs. Who knows, really?
17.
There was no... Oh. Okay, battle music time.
7.
Okay.
Not what we're looking for.
That'll work. As I pull out a mini that's more befitting. Oceanic. There we go, crab. Well, this isn't big enough. So, we will make it bigger.
Does Tailspire have crab rave?
No, it does not. Though, to be fair, that would be awesome. Not entirely appropriate for the situation. So, this big as fuck crab is gonna attack you guys. What do I have on initiative? 25 to 20.
32.
Oh, okay.
17.
All right. 20 to 15 then? 17 with you, Ty?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 10 to 15.
12.
Okay. What is your dex mod?
-2.
-2, okay. Crab's gonna go before you. And then Rafi. 10 to 5.
5.
Okay.
7.
Sweet. Kaz, and then Della. Cool. I think that's all. Wait, no. Is somebody not? Am I going insane?
You do
Claire-
hobby.
Hobby.
No, wait. Claire, Blake, Rafi, Kaz, Della. No, that's all of you. I'm stupid.
We're forgetting about hobby though.
Hobby goes on your initiative normally.
Okay, then yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You slow boy with me.
No initiative this time because Claire has her own character to control. Okay, perfect. So, Claire, you start off the round. You see this monstrosity rise out of the ground, this fucking gargantuan and possibly delicious crab just rise out to meet Kazwin. What do you do?
How can I see how far away I am from the crab?
So on the bottom right of the screen, there's the little toggle rulers thing.
Uh-huh.
And you can click that from yourself to the crab. You are about 90 feet away, all the way down the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Then. Oh, I see. It's cool. Okay, so. Right there. And I am going to mark it with Hunter's Mark.
Sure, mark that spell slot off.
Uh-huh. And then I am going to take a sharpshooter shot.
Absolutely. Go ahead and do your best.
Maybe I will.
A 9.
You get a second attack because you are high enough level now with Dread
It's true.
Ambusher. So you get only on your first turn, but you can shoot again.
If I miss or just in general?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just get to shoot again on your first round.
Yeah, because you get 2 attacks.
17.
17. That will hit. There is no
Okay.
sneak attack because you are not hidden and it's not engaged with Kazwin. It just reached out towards him.
Okay, so then this, which is
22 points of
22.
damage is still
plus
pretty good.
Plus Hunter's
D6.
Mark and a D8.
5.
And a D8 from Dread Ambusher. Yeah.
Well, does that mean she has to be hidden, or just
Nope.
before the creature?
It's only on her first round. She
Nope,
gets
it's
to
on first
attack
round.
twice, and she gets an extra 1d8
Oh,
on the hit.
I see.
Yep.
Yep.
They do that. They do that in Baldur's Gate, so I love it.
She's cool.
All right. The only reasons to play ranger. Let's see. It's an 8.
So 35.
Okay. Yeah. No, that okay. Wait. 22 plus 5.
22 plus 5.
Plus 8. So 35 damage.
Wow. Yeah, no, that is 35. Okay, shit. You see as the second arrow sails across and stabs into just a little niche in its armor, and it looks unhappy with that hit. Not super hurt by it, but it is definitely wounded to a degree. Okay.
And my turn.
Yeah,
Bucko's
sure.
rearming us.
Oh, nice. Alrighty. In that case, next up on the initiative is Blake. What do you do?
Well, I have my sword taken out already. Got my shield ready, and so I'll just go next to it.
Okay.
Did I just move the world? Oh no, never mind. It just dropped down on me. Yeah. Then I guess it's a bonus action. I will say burn, and then my sword would have erupt in flames.
Yes. The sword gifted to you by your benefactor
Yes.
erupts
And
in
then
a fire.
Yep. And then I will hit this man. This is with +7.
Sure.
Yes. So 18.
18
Yeah.
does hit.
Alright. 8 plus 6. 9 points of regular slashing damage, and then 2d6. Okay, ignore this damage. That's the wrong thing. That's
Okay,
wrong. That's
sure.
wrong.
2d8. Oh, yeah, no.
It's 2d6 fire damage. Plus 9 fire damage, and then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
That misses.
That does miss. So your first attack was how much damage again? I'm sorry.
8 regular,
Okay.
and then I think it was. Wait, I can check the thing. And 9 fire.
Okay. Damn. That's a very good magic item you have. Your sword lights up and strikes into this thing, and it sears a little bit into its flesh and clacks its claws, looking quite unhappy.
And with my special slasher feat, it has its movement reduced to 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Very nice. Is that all for your turn?
Yep.
All right. That's action, bonus, action, and movement. As its turn begins, you see as it kind of looks down at you, it's going to take one of its massive fucking claws and it's going to try and clamp onto you with it. Let's see what it does. A 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then Rafi.
Yeah.
Oh, well, those are both good rolls. I'm so sorry. That is a 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit me, but he swung at Blake first, correct?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. That's gonna be Sentinel.
Sure. Yeah.
And
go ahead.
he hit then he hit the other guy. I'm also use Sentinel.
Oh my goodness. Hang on.
Are you ki-
Oh.
Fortunate. Natural talent.
I think I have nat 1 more than every other roll combined
So
today.
I have bad news.
Oh.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, You may use your reaction.
Oh yeah,
to make a melee weapon
I
attack.
forgot. Yeah, we both have Sentinel, so it doesn't work.
So you
It
both
don't matter anyway.
you see each other kind of like go to hit it, and you're like, oh wait, you were. Oh, what? I mean, I'm sorry. And then both claws snap onto you.
Man.
So if more than one person with the feet that's next to the thingy, they can't.
If somebody that has Sentinel gets attacked, the other Sentinel person cannot use it to avenge them.
If Kaz got attacked, we would have both been able to hit there.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a strain. It's a stipulation so that Sentinel's not fucking broken. 'Cause
Yes.
otherwise it would be.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this crab does manage to strike both of you. Okay, so. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And them 12 temporary hit points are gonna come in handy.
Yeah. That is 30 points of damage for you, Ty. And for our resident druid Rafi, that is also 30, just despite different averages.
Okay.
As both of you get pincered by these things, you're also both grappled, which means your speed is reduced to 0. And is going to shift 5 feet this way and just kind of holding you both. So Ty, you would get an opportunity attack if you want it, because it does move out of your range.
I will
You're grappled,
definitely
which
take
doesn't
that.
do anything against your attack roll, so you can roll to hit as normal.
I will definitely do that. Let me just reduce my health first. Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural
there you
20.
Go.
Okay.
You got your thing back.
Yep.
There you go. 2 nat 20s in a row. One of them counted.
Yeah. So that's double all the dice damage. Okay.
Okay, yeah. And I believe you do have Sentinel, so I don't think it can move, actually.
Yeah, I can't.
It stays within your
Actually.
reach.
Yeah.
You take out one of its tinier legs that is kind of trying to propel it the other way. Rafi, you are held at a distance of 10 feet from it, but it cannot get you far enough away from it, despite the fact that it's holding you, which is nuts.
So that's 21 points of damage, 9 slashing, and 12 fire.
Okay. So another 21 on that. Damn. All right. Slash it again and just clicks angrily. 2 of its like bulbous eyes like look at you in fury, but it cannot do anything about that right now because it can't move. So Rafi, we're up to you.
Rafi. I don't know how hurt does this thing look to me.
It's fucking gigantic. It is bleeding,
But still holding pretty
but
strong.
it's a big ass crab, yeah.
Okay.
So imagine if there was a school bus that was the size of a crab, or vice versa. Actually, yeah, that's about what you're dealing with.
Well,
Maybe more accurately, like a Hummer. I think a Hummer would be a
Rafi.
good description.
going to become
We really need to discuss these beast shapes ahead of time. Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know. A
Oh,
T-Rex.
actually,
A
no.
T-Rex?
I lied.
I can't be a T-Rex.
I already used my
Can't be a
slasher
T-Rex.
feat, so the Sentinel doesn't work, but I still do get the opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. So it is shifted over here then.
Yes.
Interesting. I did not know that. Perfect.
Nice. That gave me some extra time to think. I'll become a giant elk.
Giant elk. Okay. It is still. We'll say it's still grappling you, because it won't just break its hand, but it's holding on to like your, the front tuft of your chest at this moment. But you do get the extra hit points and all that goodness, and the strength and all that. Oops, not flying.
Awesome.
All right.
And then
Okay, I did lie. Okay. Sorry, it's a
Okay.
action for slasher, so it's special. So Sentinel does work. I'm stupid.
Okay. I was wondering why it canceled Sentinel, but that's fine.
I'm stupid. Sorry.
Oh, you thought it was your reaction.
Yeah, I thought I used my reaction for some reason, but it
Well, if
didn't.
it used
It
your
just-
reaction, you wouldn't be able to attack Silly Billy.
Mm.
So it's still here. Rafi, you're currently being held like a guy would hold like a bully at bay, kind of, you know? Just with his long ass pincer claw. You're still 10 feet away from it, but if that doesn't matter to a giant, oh,
No, because guess what my reach is now?
10 feet? Huh.
10 feet.
Yeah. Two kaiju once again over this battlefield.
So he's gonna attack.
Yeah. Okay, roll the hit.
Add 6 to this. Does that hit?
16 to hit? That does.
Sweet. 2d6 plus 4. Wow, that's sad. 8 damage.
8 points of damage. All right. Okay, you smack it with your horns, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. You take a moment, you just smack it, and it's kind of still gripping onto you, and angry in this moment, but not too phased from your attack. All right.
Also, I forgot I had this.
Uh-oh.
Since I did a crit, I grievously wounded. So until the next start of my next turn, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. That won't apply unless it has an opportunity attack, I don't think.
Well, he goes after me, so
Yeah, but you reaction hit it.
yeah, I know.
So you hit it after your turn, so your turn will end before
I
it
know.
goes again.
I'm just saying that for next time.
Okay. Well, that's important to know.
Yes.
So if somebody wants to run away, then that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know, though. Cool. That's Rafi's turn. Caswin. And Hobby.
All right. Cass is gonna use his staff and clobber this thing. So he's gonna
All right.
walk up and attack it. He's in range because
You
I
walk
have
up
range.
5 feet?
Clobber in time.
Yeah, I'll walk up to 5 feet and I'll start swinging. It's clobbering time, baby. Add
I
7 to
love
this.
those
This is
gloves. I love
attack
those
1.
gloves I had as a kid.
That is a 10. That is a miss.
Yep.
Attack 2.
You swing. It's so big you can't really miss it, but it bounces off the really hard
18.
shell.
Is 18 hit?
18. Unfortunately, that hits.
It does hit. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah, don't scare me like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got
I'm mean.
1d6 plus 5. So we're gonna take 10 damage on it, and I'm gonna smite.
Oh,
Because
okay.
why the hell not? With the first level slot.
Smiters.
So that's 2d8. So 10 more damage.
10 more radiant damage. And because it's
And-
undead, I'm just kidding, it's not undead.
I wish.
It's a
And
fucking
then-
crab.
And then I take the back of my staff and bop him for the third attack.
All
and
right.
What's up? Natural 20.
Natural
Oh,
20 on the
shit.
bat attack. Oh, man.
That I'm going to smite on because it
Okay,
doesn't
that's fair.
matter.
Another
and
smite
we're gonna,
attack.
And this one gets the smite critical, so I will use a second level slot. So let's go ahead and pound this one out. Here we go.
I heard in 1D&D they're making Paladin Smites a bonus action, which makes me very sad.
So 24 damage
Off the just
from the smite.
Just the smite.
Yeah, and then the actual pull arm is
Fran about to make crab rangoons.
For real.
damn straight. Add 5 to this, baby. Let's go. 11 more damage. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
We had a turn.
You see as this one hit comes across it and it kind of reacts a little bit. The first hit not even really doing anything, but as it looks down at you, you take it in the back half and you just jam it into its mouth and this radiant light just explodes out. You are splattered with a little bit of bluish, purplish blood, and it kind of staggers back a little bit, just gripping onto your two compatriots, and it looks down at you angry. You see for the first time just absolute rage in a crab. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Della, at the back of the
Oh
pack.
wait. Oh, Hobby. Sorry, Hobby would move forward.
Hobby will not move forward.
Okay. Never mind.
He
Hobby's
doesn't
like,
like this room.
I
Negative.
got that. I'm not going in there. Hobby doesn't like all the water.
That's fine. He
Unfortunately.
can chill. He can chill.
Yeah. If you have something you want Hobby to do back there, that's fine. But in this moment, no.
All good.
Della, what do you want to do?
All right. Hobby's got it back here, so she's gonna move up near Claire. Well,
Sure.
let's see how far can I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, she's gonna get right here,
Sure.
and
You see a massive fuck off crab grappling two of your friends and getting smited by Caswin.
cool. She's gonna ray of pestilence it.
Oh, okay. I'll say that's a decent angle. Go ahead.
That's a 12.
Okay. First level Ray of Pestilence, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Being conservative. It fires and streaks by Caswin, who has just stuck his fucking barbell into its mouth. And it glances off the crab's armor. It's just a little bit too thick for your magic to penetrate at that angle. Yeah, it's like a tank AP
Closer.
armor.
Last one, thick crab.
It is very thick. You hear its cheeks from the other hall.
But that'll be amazing with bulk. Can you not? Can you not, please?
A
My
crab
dog's
with
trying to
massive ass cheeks? Yeah, that would be something. Can we get some fan art in the chat, please?
The gas crabs.
I love Flack Obama's last 3 messages. It's just natural 1, natural 20, and then smiley faces all the way through. Perfect. So that's your action, bonus action movement.
I should just stay here. Prepare for the next round.
That is true. You did move all the way up there. Okay.
Yep.
But that does bring it to the top with Claire. Claire, this thing is definitely engaged. And you don't really care about partial cover or full cover, so fuck him up.
Okay.
Yeah. He's sharpshooter shit.
Okay.
Yes, effective communication, Flacco. A natural. Oh, Maria, can you roll badly at any point? Good God. Yeah,
Sometimes
26
I roll
does
pretty
hit.
bad, and when I do, it's all night. Okay. And my hunter's mark still applies, right?
It does.
Yes, it does.
You're still concentrating on it. As you have not been hit, so there's no reason it would be down.
Okay. 18.
A 1 on the
Yeah.
die, but does that really matter when your damage bonus is 17? Well, another 1 on the
19.
die. I don't want the wrong die, but, you know, really?
And you get sneak attack too, right?
It does.
Oh, yeah.
It does get sneak
Oh,
attack.
man.
I haven't used sneak attack in so long. Hold on. Is that
2d6.
a 2d6? I thought it was.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Unless
yours
you
is
leveled
2.
up in Rogue a good bit.
Yours is 2.
It is 2d6. Okay. Thought it was 1. 7.
7. Yeah, Rogue is great,
So
but multi-classing on a Rogue makes your sneak attack not the best.
that's okay. So then that's gonna be 26.
Yeah, 26. You're really good at math. Look at you.
Oh, thank you.
You added that about as fast as I could even comprehend what was happening. Yeah, you smack it again. This arrow just flies into it. Yet another piece of its like left arm, if you could call it that, is just bleeding with this purplish, brackish blood. It's really gross. Cool. Yeah, that's your turn, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a short bow, right?
Yeah.
It's 60 something, right? No, you're sharpshooter. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, sharpshooter doesn't.
Yeah.
My range is 80 and then 3/320. I don't know what that means.
Well, you're sharpshooter, so I don't believe the disadvantage ever applies to you.
Yeah, when you sharpshooter, unless you don't use sharpshooter, if you just regular.
Oh, so if you don't use sharpshooter, it does give disadvantage?
Yeah, because sharpshooter, you have to take the action to use sharpshooter. Because some people don't do it. Some people don't do it so they can get the extra +5.
See, thank you for telling me that, because I've just listened to Critical Role a lot, and I've just been like, wow, that's crazy that they can just do that.
Wait,
Okay.
can you explain that real quick? Or you can explain that later.
So with sharpshooter, you have to say you're gonna use sharpshooter before you use it, because it's like saying you're gonna use something. It's like a special action. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
if you
so
don't use it,
and I say that I did it after, it's like doesn't count.
that would be implied, yeah. But like using it is saying it is better than not saying it, because if you don't say it, well, I mean, you get the extra hit, but you don't get the extra damage.
Yeah, before you make
get the
an
-5.
Oh, wait, no, it says before you make an attack with a ranged weapon, you make a -5 penalty to the attack roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I rolled my sharpshooter thingy.
Yeah, you
yeah.
typically do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
believe since you've gotten the feat that you haven't rolled with that.
Sharpshooter's
With a
good.
+7, how can I not?
Yeah, you're still really good at it.
Sharpshooter's really good when you have that.
I didn't expect you guys to be able to afford the +2 short bow, so that's my bad, really. But cool. So that ends your turn. Blake, you are currently
Hi.
grappled, but you're still within range of this creature.
Grappling means nothing.
It really doesn't mean shit other than you can't move, and its whole thing is it needs to keep you away from it, which is not helping right now. Because
he can't really get away.
he couldn't do that.
It's stuck just holding us within striking distance.
Yeah, it's got both of you. It's like, well, this didn't fucking help.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit him. I rolled the 1. Okay, well, hit him again.
All right, second attack.
Natural 20.
What are these rolls
okay.
this evening? I got a minute. Okay, so a natural 1 to a natural 20.
Yes.
Describe what happens as you natural 1 and then natural 20, this grab.
As he's grappling at me, you know, I'm not. My footing isn't the greatest, so I like slash at him, but it slides off because he's a fucking crab.
Sure.
And then I think of what's probably in the chest. And then I grip my teeth, and then I come down on him and just like crack at his shell.
Aim for the rangoon part of the crab.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Stab upwards and connect with it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That is 13
Okay.
plus 17.
40?
30.
13 plus. Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry. 30 more
yes,
points.
30 points of
Jesus.
damage.
Okay, yeah, you guys are seeing some pretty good wear and tear on this grab thing as it is holding two of you in place and really feeling the punishment as it's coming in. Holy hell.
And with my slasher feat, he can only move 10 feet, and he has a disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Oh, because you critted him, right?
Because I crit him, yes.
Oh, interesting.
So,
Interesting.
nice.
Interesting. He doesn't like that. Okay.
Oh yeah, tell me if he uses a spell. If he has magic. Just
If this
tell me
crab
he does.
uses a spell,
If he uses a spell, I have something for that.
this crab does not know spells.
Unfortunate.
Spoiler alert.
Unfortunate.
This massive blue lobster crab, or whatever, the blue crab, I
Pathetic.
think is what it is called.
Pathetic, really.
Alright, so he's gonna roll with disadvantage to hit you.
Yep.
You've been fucking him up. Yeah, well, that's in that one. And he's gonna go for the giant elk, who he still has grappled, because why wouldn't he? Said all attacks he has disadvantage, right?
All attacks, every single time until the start of my next
Okay.
turn.
Does a 12 hit a giant elk?
Nope.
Damn. There's a natural 3 on the disadvantage. Despite having you grappled, is gonna try and clamp down on you, and you just manage to avoid the crushing inner part. And he's wiggle back a little bit, just somehow avoiding the worst of it. It's a crab. It doesn't really have any other plans, to be honest with you.
I feel bad.
Oh wait, he attacked somebody within 5 feet.
He attacked
He
me.
attacked
I have
another sentinel person. He doesn't really know that. He's just aiming for the two
Well, I'm
people that
saying
are
the
fucking him
elk.
up the most. Yeah, the elk has sentinel feet still.
Oh, the elk. Okay. Yeah, never mind. It was the wrong guy. I'm getting
That's
used.
a great.
I'm getting used.
That's a great point of contention, though. Do you still get your feet? I would say, well, wild shape, you still have your feet.
Yeah, because you're still you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Because like
thought
if
he
you
was.
were
I
wild
thought he
shaped
was
as
talking
like
the
a
other guy.
if you're a wild shaped paladin, you could still smite because you hit him with
Mm-hmm.
the melee, right? I would say that would still apply. So yeah, both of you have sentinel, so it's no real effect.
I thought he was talking the other guy. My bad. I'm still getting used to who
It
I'm.
doesn't really want to get its ass kicked any harder than it already is, so it's gonna try and step away
Sentinel.
and hold you
David
there,
Sentinel.
Ty.
Two Sentinel.
You have sentinel too?
No, I have Polearm Master if it did something else, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Right. So Ty, you get an opportunity attack. It's not moving out of. Oh, wait.
I rolled a 1.
Is it also moving out of my range?
Did you just natural 20, natural 1? No,
Yes.
you did natural 1, natural 20, natural 1 again.
Yes.
Okay. Those rolls are nuts. Has when I think it would technically move out of your reach too, but your attack wouldn't stop it.
Yep, mine doesn't stop it, but I can hit it.
Yes, you could try.
All right,
The.
we'll take a swing at you. Come on, buddy.
Don't worry, he only has 10 feet of movement, so.
23.
23 will hit.
All right. Ba-da-ba-ba.
What a weird fight.
Mhm.
It's
Come
fun
on,
though.
hit the right one, whatever. All right, add 4 to this. 10 more damage.
And more damage on top of that. Very nice. You do smack it, but it continues backing up a little bit, just kind of pushing, more than moving even, kind of just extending its arm and stepping away to keep Ty out of its immediate reach as it's getting its ass whooped by him. Kind of hard. Or Blake, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But that is his action and movement. So, Rafi, you giant bastard, what do you want to do?
Rafi is going to cock his head back and ram that son bitch
Okay.
with his horns.
I was gonna say I don't think you have room to charge at it, but
No, charge is its own thing.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
that hits. I told you Tailspire loves you.
For 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
And that is going to be Rafi's turn.
You know, Wild Shape has its benefits and drawbacks. It's like, I do a thing. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, if we weren't in a room that I was worried about breaking,
It's a crazy room.
I would try to break the grapple and then back up so I could charge, but
I mean,
it's safer to not risk blowing up the room.
you are a wise turtle, and you think
Yeah.
that is a good option. Cool, Caswin. And then Della, you're on deck.
Kaz is gonna walk forward his 5 feet, and he's gonna
Another 5
attack
feet.
it.
Yeah, it looks down at you.
You don't get to look
This is
down
true.
at me. I look down at you. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Second attack, 18 to hit, or 19 to hit.
Both
sorry.
of those hit.
And third attack, 26.
Yeah.
So hit.
Three.
So we'll
It
just
doesn't
get
have
our
a
damage.
massive armor class. It's just a little thicker than your average beast.
Oh, we're gonna get our damage in here. So 3 of these plus 18, so 32 damage.
Okay.
And
lord.
that'll be Caswin.
It is hanging on. Did not like that. Did not feel good. But goddamn, Della, what would you like to do?
What? Gonna move a little more. Like 10, 15, 20. 25. She'll get in the bubble.
Sure. You step a
can I-
little bit towards the bubble. Currently surrounded by all these crazy around you. All the
doesn't
foam,
seem-
but it's gorgeous.
Oh, this is very nice. Huh. Alright, can I get a wisdom save from the crab?
A wisdom save for the crap. You know what?
Yeah,
I'll roll this in Tailspire for everybody's enjoyment. How about that?
Yay!
Hooray.
You just want the lucky roll.
Well, if I wanted to fit my rolls, I would. So that's a 16
Damn!
minus 1. It's 15.
Oh wait, no, it needed a 15.
What is your wisdom say? What? Della! What is your spell save DC?
15.
Sacrilege. You don't have 20 in
Wow.
wisdom? That's not min-maxing.
I have a 19 in it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, well, maybe... Wait a minute, you just got your next ASI. What is your... There's no excuse.
Wow, wow.
Alright, well, it saves. Barely.
Yeah. Nice.
So, Della, what do you do as this crab save against your spell? What were you trying to cast?
I was gonna tell the dead on it.
Oh. So you reach out and just goom, goom, goom.
Yeah,
His
it's a
bell's
loud ass bell. It does
Yeah.
nothing.
His bell sounds around it, and it kind of shrinks into itself a little bit, and then it shakes itself off, ignoring your
crab.
spell effect. Well, that's a cantrip. Would you like to do anything else? A bonus action?
Well, okay. I could do spiritual weapon.
You could if you want to.
Is that gonna take?
60-foot range. You should be able to like put it right next to him.
Fine, she'll do that.
Okay. Where would you like to place it?
Just right
On the ass of it?
to the. I don't want to stab it in the ass. I feel bad.
Right here?
It's just to the ass. That's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Then it has your friends in its claws, and you're like, I feel bad stabbing it in the ass.
It's just a crab. It's just a big ass crab.
It is a huge ass crab, but it clearly is defending something. So you
Unexpectedly wise crab, but it
He's
is.
about to get
unexpectedly.
right
You see a little pin on his chest that says Guru.
Who's a prefect?
All right, go ahead and roll to hit with your spiritual weapon as you spawn it.
That's gonna be a 15.
15 exactly hits.
Yay!
As the
Now,
scalpel
my turn.
slices down.
What do I? Anyway. That's 7 points of damage.
7 points of force damage. Very nice.
Yeah.
It comes through, and you see as it cuts into one of the legs, and the leg kind of and falls off from the force of your strike. Very nice.
Sorry about this, but we do want what's in your box.
It's kind of staggering a little bit and hanging on. It's not looking great. That's Della's turn. Claire, you're up. Is Claire gonna finish off yet another one of the big bosses?
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, yeah. Roll the hit. Yeah, that hits, because you never roll below a fucking 15. I swear.
Teehee.
Not me being mad at you. I would love to have this character.
God damn.
20, and then
points
add
of
2
damage.
d6, and
Plus-
then add 2 more d6 for sneak attack.
4 for Hunter's
I-
Mark. Plus-
I accidentally did a third dice, ignored the last one.
So another 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it had 25 health
32.
left.
32 damage.
Without the sneak
That's
attack, it wouldn't have done it. But because you're a rogue, how do you want to do this?
Oh.
Grant,
Uh.
describe your kill. How do you want to do
Okay.
this?
Okay. It's not. I can't get that creative with an arrow. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, you
Gab.
can. You can describe any
Mhm.
way that it enters this thing and fucks it up.
Okay.
Do a bounce shot, for all I know.
Can it like bounce off of his hard shell and like boing 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 and then into the soft spot in his mouth, and then out his butt? I don't know. You
What do
asked
you
for
boing, boing,
creativity.
boing?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, that's
Off
great.
Of his,
What do
off
you
of his claws,
off its
like, boing,
claws?
boing,
You
boing.
want to?
and then into his mouth.
Okay. You want to pinball it?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you fire it off, watching for the right angle, and it fires off one of the pieces of the claws holding Blake, off the other claws holding fucking massive elk, and straight down the throat cavity in an angle that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise.
And out his butt.
And you see
Gotta
as it
be
just
up,
kind of
but-
flattens out on the ground. Blake, you see just the tip of a little piece of arrow out the backside of it, or yeah, just the tip of it, and a small bit of wooden shaft. It just falls to the ground, and he's gone. We're missing Blake now.
Oh dear.
Ah.
No, I promised your patron this wouldn't happen. Get back here.
Well, that is a good time as any. We are going to cut to break real fast so all of our lovely cast members can go get some stuff as we kill this crab thing. Woo! We'll be back shortly with fixed cameras, hopefully. See you all very soon.
Was my camera messing up?
No, just
Yeah.
Ty left.
Okay. My camera's working, thank God.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And welcome back, lovely audience. We've been discussing margaritas and other important things about D&D. As the crew from the On Top of the Board adventuring group has slain this big ass crab. Excuse me. And the room is now theirs to explore. I will say, now that the fight part is over, you do see at the back of the room, there is a stray small hole in the membrane, whereas there's just water pouring out of it and making a little steam kind of bath situation right behind the chest in the main area. Just kind of, it's not super strong or wide, but it is there.
Interesting.
Yeah, this crab do be laying dead at your feet. Just kind of legs curled up a little bit.
I immediately head to the chest.
Sure. You head over to the big ass chest. What would you like to do to it?
I'll put my hand on it.
Sure. You touch it. It's still.
Okay. All right, everyone, be ready.
You ready for
I'm
what?
going to open it.
Be ready, he says, and confidently throws it open. It is not locked. It is heavy and kind of firmly attached to the floor, but you see a cluster of sacks, several gems of varying sizes, and you see also there a small round stone and a pair of goggles that have a little, like, they're black with clear lenses, and they have a little T off to the sides to give a little amplification, kind of like Catwoman's goggles, you know. But you almost disregard all of that for the weapon that you see laying on top of all of it. A trident with twin seahorses adorning two of its points on either side, and a single curling, almost unicorn-like prong in the center, and a wavy wooden shaft in the middle that kind of runs all the way down from that point to a handle. A weapon of magnificent craft you see there. For reference, I have deposited a picture. And instinctively, I'll say, being the investigator in the situation that you are, you do see this is, in fact, one of the weapons you were seeking.
Wave.
Yes.
Yes.
Very powerful.
We found one of them. I found
Yeah.
Wave. We found Wave.
Are you familiar?
Wait.
Are you familiar with that weapon?
It's the trident.
What did what does it do again? Anything cool?
Well, other than Black Razor, I don't really know what the others do, but they are very strong indeed.
Well, if we
Every
have to
single
get
weapon.
if we have to get the other two, maybe we should use this to fight whatever's next. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, I pick up Wave.
Okay. You
Pick it up. Before you pick it up. Wait, I'm running away.
I said be ready.
Did
You
say
pick it
be
up out of the
ready.
chest.
Not yet. I'm just grabbing it.
Oh, you just put your hand on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if any fuckery happens.
No. Nothing
Okay.
really occurs. You just grab it. You do feel, partly because of your own experience with the description of Black Razor and the importance of these weapons to these nobles, you expect something absolutely fucking terrible to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you pick it up, and so far it doesn't seem to do anything, but you just feel a small sense of awe from holding this thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I put it back down and then like grab all of the fucking other loot
Sure, yeah.
first.
I have sent all of that into the messenger chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll
There's
divvy it up.
a lot of gold, there's a lot of gems, and there's goggles of night and a stone of good luck. As well as wave,
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
Yeah, I wrap
Did-
all that in its own satchel and put it in my bag. I pick up wave and I start fast walking away.
You pick up wave,
Yeah.
your last walkway.
Yeah, out of the box and just like
Okay.
I'm looking at that hole that's spewing water just in case.
Sure.
I think it's time to get out of here.
All right, yeah,
Agreed.
let's go. Rafi doesn't want to be an elk anymore.
Okay. That stops happening.
Yeah.
You guys begin to make your way out of the bubble. Hobby is kind of waiting there with just kind of a slightly sunken look and just kind of tapping his fingers together. You guys are all good, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. We can shut these doors now, right?
Yep.
I.
Yep. We're all good, buddy.
You really don't like that room, do you?
That's a lot of water.
When I come here, I look over to this. Is this still doing what it's doing over here? This fucking hallway?
Oh yeah, that hallway's still spinning. As you other guys look down, you're not oblivious to this either. There's a very circular hallway with a black and white striped pattern that's just kind of rotating and spinning very slowly.
Yeah, I haven't done anything over here. I'm just gonna grab a rock and fucking toss it through.
Okay. You toss a stone into it. Or through it, you said?
Yeah, through it. Through the hallway.
The stone is throwing a rock. I won't make you make a check for it. It throws all the way through and hits the far wall and just and it lands there.
Interesting. Okay, well. Who's good at using a trident?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, not a lot of large
No.
boss. I'm sure that they're cool being.
I don't even think I can lift it.
Anybody want to just give it a try?
I'm more privy to my own weapon, and I hold my barbell or my dumbbell.
Can I see the description of wave? If we can. Well, actually, first off, since I know it's probably sentient, I pick up wave and I say, "Hello? Is anyone there?"
You hear kind of in your mind. Hello? Who's this?
My name is Blake.
Oh, right, I already knew that. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Wave. Is it?
Yeah, that's my name. You like it?
It is very interesting indeed. Um, do you know how you got down here?
Um, I was moved through like a bag, and eventually I ended up in this like big box with a bunch of gems and stuff. Really wasn't that much different from where I was before. You know.
I see.
Would you like to swear an oath to Poseidon?
Let's hold that thought. Let's get out of here first before I do anything like that.
Aw. But. Okay. I don't really like being used by anyone that's not sworn to a sea god, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you hold me for now, but like, you're not really. Well, yeah, don't really throw me or anything. Don't use me. Kinda
Mhm,
gross.
Interesting. Okay. I put Wave on the ground. Like
Wait,
me,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Put it down.
You see Blake just like shake his head. That was fucking weird.
You'll just watch Blake talk to this silver-headed wooden trident, set it on the ground, and look at all of you.
Yeah, but Blake's in like thought process right now. He's just like, you know, it never happened before, but he knew it happened, but he's like, okay, it just really happened.
Yeah, right over there. It looks like you're talking to a staff, or that has prongs on it. Maybe you should stick to the normal
Okay.
stuff. I'm holding my
Don't worry about that.
barbells.
That's an accident.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
I just talked to the Trident Wave.
Is that its name?
Yes.
Cool.
What did it
is
say?
Yeah.
It said it doesn't know how it got here. It was shoved in the bag and then just ended up in that box. So we don't really know if it was Catraptus or anyone else. How do you say it? Caraptus.
Caraptus.
Caraptus, yes, Caraptus.
I mean, that's a good enough approximation. Trap.
Yeah. Caraptus. It's a trap.
Nice.
Yes, and it also asked me if it wanted me to swear an oath to Poseidon, which I am not really too keen on swearing to the gods.
Well, I'm Swan Paul, so I can't really help you there.
You'll change your mind when you meet a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I smile and I think of Scam.
I also take out the bag of loot I have and just fucking set it on the ground and untie it.
Yeah, with all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a good bit of stuff. There's 1,000 raw just pieces of gold. There's also 20 gems, which you might surmise, with 2 of them being worth 1,000 gold each. A super big one worth 5,000 gold roughly, and 17 others worth almost 4,000 in their total. There's a lot of money to be given here. You also see there's a set of goggles as described before, and this round stone that is lumped in with all this other crazy treasure.
Well, looks like we made out pretty good, guys.
Did.
Can I put the goggles of night on. I want to see if I get night vision. So
I am pretty sure. Yeah, if you want to take a little bit to attune to it, you can. Just make sure. Oh no, while wearing these dark lenses. No, you put them on, they work. You don't have to attune.
Oh shit.
That's huge.
I can see. Interesting.
Cool.
Does anyone need to see in the dark?
Not when I have my light with me, but yeah, otherwise.
Nah, I got great eyes.
I'm good. He's got great eyes. My
I
light's
put
got
on the
great
light.
eyes.
I put on the light for you guys. I could see in pitch black.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll keep this for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lead the way.
You can divvy up the gold how you see fit, and then I pick up wave,
Okay.
put it on my
Hi,
back.
welcome back.
Well, our light source can lead the way.
Yeah, sure. Well, we are not going down this hallway, so I guess we're going back then, yeah?
Yes. Seems to be the logical sense.
I start
Sure.
going back this way. Yep.
You head back into that room.
Mhm.
Yep.
Once again, murky water, just a little bit of glimmer at the bottom and a little bit of light at the top. But nothing seems to disturb you as you enter the room.
Yep. No disturbances here. Just gonna walk away.
Yeah, you kind of slosh back in the water. For brevity's sake, you do make it across without
Excellent.
any
I can fly.
heckling. Well, you take the time to walk around, I assume.
Yeah, I know.
Excellent. Yeah. So we're gonna walk all the way around. Ba-da-boo.
All right. I'm a remarkable athlete, so I would never fall.
Hey,
Sure.
so do I.
Yep.
We have a ton in common, you and I.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kind of walk
Indubitably.
down. You do see that that Sphinx has retaken its position at the front way, but is not looking at you. Was a walk by that little room on the side that you passed earlier, but we're a little too busy to keep mind to.
Is there anything in that room? Guess I'll go look.
You can check it out if you want.
Yeah, if there's anything worth noting, I'd look in there. What's inside the room?
Yeah. So you see, the room. It's like a small, deeper pool of water, as opposed to the 1 foot thick deep stuff you've been walking through so far. Again, it's hard to see through this water, but it does appear to be deeper.
Okay. Can I peer down into the water to see if there's anything like? Oh,
You jumped in. All right.
it is deeper than I anticipated.
So as you jump in, I'm just kidding. You can make a perception check.
Yeah, I was trying to peer down further in. Oh god, Kaz is nothing but perceptive. All right, Kaz, do your best, buddy. Do your best. Do your best. Okay. 9.
9. You don't see anything. Just seems like a decent bit of water,
Okay.
at least from the top.
Got you.
You know what goes down, but not much beyond that.
Well, I'm not swimming down unless Rafi wants to go way underneath. Rafi, you want to figure out what's in that room?
Yeah, but you gotta come with me. I can't see.
I cast
Unless-
light on you.
Sure, that works.
There, now you can see.
Absolutely.
Oh.
All right.
You hop on top of the water and you try and go through it, and you realize you're still water walking.
Am I actually still water walking? That's still active?
I'm pretty sure it lasts an hour,
Damn.
unless Della wants to release it.
No, not yet.
Okay, Rafi, you're on top of the water. As are you, Caswin, technically.
Yeah, all right. Well, I guess we're not going down in that one then. Go this way.
Please, Della.
And she's saying no.
What do you want to go down there for? What do you think's down there?
I don't know. Treasure? That's what we're here for.
We're here
We
for
are
a
here
very
for treasure.
specific treasure. Check the poem. Does it say anything about going down in a hole?
But it doesn't say anything about not going down in a hole.
Let me go back to the pool.
Ah, yes, Black Razor down the bottom of a
Black
fucking
razor yet
hole.
remains to be won. Underneath inverted ziggurat, that garnered think not that you're done. For now, you'll find your cult.
I don't see a ziggurat.
So I suppose we're gonna be caught in a trap of some sort.
No hole. Moving on.
Do we think that's the trap?
The hole?
Yeah. Doesn't look like a trap.
I would not surmise so.
If it did, it'd be a bad trap, wouldn't it?
Yeah, look.
Rafi's
Fine
just
over
walking over it and just like slapping on the ground, on the water.
Where's the...
It's fine.
There we go.
Reminds me of like
We're
Oobleck.
fine. There's
All right,
nothing
look.
coming to hurt me. You know what? We'll come
Where?
back to it. It's fine. We'll come
Yeah,
back.
on the way back, you can have a little hole as a treat, but
Alright.
right now, let's just keep going.
And if it's a trap, you can make me walk on water again. How's that sound? Deal?
That's true.
That's fine.
I will
Alright,
also
alright.
point out, for those of you that don't know how drowning works at 5th edition, when you run out of breath, you can survive a number of rounds equal to your con mod.
Is that why you asked earlier?
Yes.
Ah.
After that, you just die.
So if you have a negative or a 0, you're just dead when you...
Minimum, I think it's minimum 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
That's horrible.
Yep. Just so you know how close you were to not being alive.
That's really brutal.
It's
for
very
mechanics.
brutal. I don't know if you... I think you just... Maybe you just start dying. I'll double check. But yeah, where you guys want to go?
Well, I'm gonna keep going by. I guess we go by the Sphinx, yeah?
Yeah.
We take a left right here.
You survive a number of rounds equal to your con mod. Minimum of 1. At the start of your next turn, you drop to 0 hit points and you're dying.
Oh,
And you can't regain hit points or be stabilized until you can breathe again.
that's fair.
Yep. So
That's great.
you can't be healed while you're underwater in drowning. But yeah, you find yourself to the back of the Sphinx, which kind of turns around and gives you a little bit of a look. Doesn't fully turn around, it's just head kind of does a full owl 180.
Rafi's gonna wave at him when he turns around.
I do too.
Kind of looks at you. Doesn't make any motion to have acknowledged you. Other than that.
Nope. Nice to meet him again. Let's go this way, yeah?
Okay.
Going
You guys want to head
east.
down the eastern passage?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Blake,
gonna-
Blake takes out his water skin and starts drinking from it.
just gonna
Sloshing through the water,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
You
oh,
guys
he already
start
has something in
heading
it.
down
He's not taking that water. Nasty.
there?
With
Really
water.
fair. All right. So, as you guys are walking, who is leading this again?
Caswin.
Caswin. All right. Caswin, you turn the corner here, and everything looks pretty chill. Nice little There's a little hallway. Sorry, I didn't show that before.
Chill's good. We like chill.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a regular hallway.
As you continue walking down Caswin, there's a slight moment where you step, and it's less stone and more smoosh. Your foot kind of sinks a little bit deeper.
Ooh. Water walking though, right? So I'm staying on top of it.
True. This wouldn't happen to you.
Huh.
You continue walking.
I make a perception check on this long hallway.
I'll let
I can
you do
see in
that.
the night now.
Yeah, but that really doesn't have any bearing. Yeah, you step in it.
Okay.
Your foot kind of does the thing that I mentioned that it was going to do to Kazum's foot, but Kazum's walking on water. I forgot about that.
Can I step back?
You step into it, and there's a tingle in your foot, and it's a little more painful. And then you take 4 points of acid damage.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
Ugh. That fucking hurt.
What
What?
the hell?
There seems to be
whatever.
something in the water,
Something like what?
like acid or something.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Kaz, come get me.
I come over and I walk over and I pick up
All right.
Claire.
As
Put her
you
on my shoulder.
Continue to stand there.
No, I walk back.
Okay.
I walk
Step
back.
You feel your feet still kind of tingling. You take 3 points of acid damage.
Okay, I look at my foot.
Pull it up. There is some green gunk on your boot. Seems to
Can
be
I-
seeping in. Or
Can I like
Mhm.
use? I take my fucking sword and say burn to burn the shit off.
Sure. You light up your sword. You start to scrape away at this stuff that's on you.
Mhm.
That seems to remove the bulk of it, and you don't feel too much of a tingling anymore.
All right, Claire, up you go. You gotta get moving. I put Claire on my shoulders and walk back to where we were.
How far? Okay, wait. I need to.
You guys figure out. She can get you up. She'll be fine.
I don't know if they can pick me up. I'm a little heavy.
I mean, Gasman's pretty strong.
No, I'm pretty sure she can do water walk thing again, right? And then you guys can walk on
Yeah.
this too?
It would just remove it from you guys, I believe.
No. Well, that's not good. Never mind.
Let's go get the rest of our friends.
Don't do that. Bad statement on my end.
We don't know how far this acid goes. Can we look in the water now to see if we can see it?
Yeah, make a perception check. Again.
I'm not good at perception, so.
Oh, it's not a concentration spell, so
6.
it takes spell slots to do.
It does, yeah. Let's
The
see.
10 willing creatures you can see within range. Oh man, you only cast on 2 of them?
Oh, there are only 2 drowning.
That's fair. What was the perception check?
12.
6.
6. It's... The water itself doesn't look any different. But there was a definite squish when you stepped into a certain part of it, Blake.
Mm-hmm.
And something was definitely clinging on to you after that. Can't really see where it starts, but you know where you stepped.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can't see where it starts and ends. You just know where you stepped and it was bad.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my sword in the water while it's on fire because it's, magical fire. I don't know if that
Sure.
takes it away. And then I like
It starts
move.
steaming.
Yeah. Then I start like slowly moving forward while the tip is on the ground, just like to see where it's
Just
at.
dragging along the stone.
Yeah.
You do find there's a small part where instead of just dragging on the stones at the bottom, you do feel some resistance.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like it's pretty close to where you started feeling tingly.
I try to stab it.
Okay, you stab your sword into it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not
With the mightiest grip.
Yeah. You stab into it. It's stagnant. It's not very hard to hit. And just your sword's just kind of still steaming, bubbles coming off of it. There's not any active reaction that you can see.
Okay.
Especially with the bubbling and the flames and the show your sword is causing in the water at this moment.
I think this is where it starts. Assist
Okay.
the party.
Well, we can all just go above it though, so nothing to worry about, right?
I suppose I turn around and look at the one who casted the spell. I don't say anything though.
What? Okay. I can recast it. Just get somewhere where it'd be fine if you sank for a second.
Yep, we come back to you.
Okay. Everybody walks back to you, except for I think Claire is still on the other side. Or did you
Claire's
take
on
Claire with you?
Kaz's shoulders.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Claire was with me. Yep.
All right.
So you burn another third level spell slot. Everybody that you can see that you choose.
Walking.
Yeah.
We're all walking now.
That should be all of you, including Hobby and the homunculus.
And Gidgeon.
Yeah,
Does that
It's a-
reset the time for
it does.
Rafi and
It's a whole new ass spell. So you all
New
find
ass.
yourself up a foot above the ground, and you're all walking on water.
Excellent.
All right.
So you guys, everything's fine. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And you
And
all make your way
just-
across this hazardous section of what might be terrible. As
But
you
it's
do, you
not.
see another hallway off to your right. It appears to be a cross section. There is a left turn and a right turn at the end of the hallway.
All right. Well, always left first, right? Right.
Left first, right?
Always go left. That's
You
what
see
I
a
learned
set of double
from my
doors.
friend Nark.
Down the way.
left
Then I
is
would-
right.
I would open this door
Sure.
as Caswin does.
Walk up to the door, and it's kind of hard to open. Make a strength check, please.
All right. Kaz is good for that. Strength check.
I will help him.
That is a 12.
12. You have advantage because of Blake, unless Blake, you want to make your own.
I'll help him.
Okay.
I'll give him advantage.
23.
23 will work as you both push against
With
these
Blake's
iron
encouragement.
banded oak doors. You shove them open, except it's pulling, apparently. I'm looking like an idiot now. And you walk into this room. You see 5 humanoid figures standing clustered against the north wall. It's gonna look with your light spell. You see each has a number on its chest.
Also, I'm shoving 40 feet of light to dim light too because of my sword because
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
keeping it active.
Yeah, you see these 5 figures. all of them naked except for pantaloons. But 5 creatures that are mostly humanoid and bald in physique. Each one, from what you see, has a number on its chest, seemingly in a random order. As you look, one of them that appears to have the number 5 on its chest looks over at you with dull gray eyes. And it looks at you, Caswin, and at you, Blake, as you are the ones that got the door open.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at you and says, "One of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow you passage. If you pick the wrong one, we kill you. You have 60 seconds."
One round. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm starting a timer for 60 seconds.
No.
All right, everyone, walk in. Do they all look very similar, or?
Each one has a number on its chest.
Okay.
The numbers are 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13 as you look at them.
You said 5,
9.
7, 11,
9.
9. Yeah.
The 9 is the
9
incorrect
is
one?
non-prime.
What do you say?
It's the only non-prime
Yeah.
What do you say to it?
party.
9 is the incorrect number.
You see as the one with the number 9 on its chest. And kind of, you hear the popping of bones as it kind of makes its way forward and stands before you. I am the one you have chosen. Is this the final choice you would like to make?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. I will follow you.
You'll follow us?
I will aid you.
You'll
Aid us. I see.
You have guessed correctly.
Great.
Cool.
Shall we just keep moseying on through then?
Yeah, you guys are good guessers.
Very well done. I am very impressed by you. It says without an inch of emotion in his face. And it proceeds to follow you.
Number 9, is there anything you know about this dungeon of sorts?
So it kind of tilts his head to the side.
Never mind.
Very well.
What were you gonna say? Speak.
I knew that the path ahead is treacherous, and I know that if you had guessed wrong, that I would have had to
Enough.
tear you up.
Let's continue on.
Pressing on.
And it
pressing on.
will politely follow you. You come up this pathway here. What is this atmosphere block? I don't remember at this point. Up. Darkness. I wish I hadn't undone that. It's fine, it's fine. We'll keep it a little mysterious for the moment. You walk up. You see a strange sight. This short flight of stairs leads out of the water, thankfully. And just around the corner is a turnstile. Much like you would see on the subway, like one of those big ass metal ones that encompasses a full human, not one of the wimpy ones you would see at Disney. It's like a big ass human turnstile.
Well, you want to go through, Kaz?
Yeah. It's just like a door, but you gotta push.
Yeah.
And I'll push right here on the right side.
Sure. You discover pretty quickly only moves in one direction, which is counterclockwise, which is the way you push, unless you through just fine. And it with like a grating, slightly stone noise, but otherwise it's all right.
Cool. Yeah, it's all fine over here, guys. Come on through.
Like walks through.
Yeah, you walk through. No big issues. Hobby clinches through with a little bit of issue, but it's all right. Manages to find his way.
Right.
Number 9 follows you.
Oh, alright. Della goes through, maybe?
Sure. That was the wrong side on Tailspire, but
Oh,
that's
there.
fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. You
sorry.
walk through the correct way.
RP walk fail.
RP
monkey.
walk fail.
Monkey?
There you go.
Thanks.
There you go.
Oh.
Number 9 follows you through pretty effortlessly as well. It continues to rotate behind you and then locks in place after.
Can I make a perception check to hear what's around this corner? If
Yeah,
there's
go ahead.
anything. My perception is shit too. Let's see if I hear anything.
I'll help you.
Okay, being helped.
Good thing.
I cannot help you.
Wow, you
Oh dear.
suck
I
at this.
caught up. My luck caught up.
You hear Caswin go.
I facepalm.
And that kind of distracts you.
I heard Casman fart. Is that
Yeah,
what that was?
you heard Caswin let out kind of a noise. It's gross.
And I look back and I go, hobby.
Definitely a hobby. As you enter the area, you see another hallway. But this hallway has a bright glow to the end of it. And you realize that this might be a bit more of an open area than you thought.
Good deal, you guys. Look, another hallway. Look, another door.
God, hang on, I have to toggle a lot of things. There we go. You see, making your way through, the hallway abruptly kind of ends in a stone chamber. The edge of it descending off into a cliff that drops into what might be lava or might be harsh stone. transcending the cavern, you see a lot of wooden discs suspended by massive steel chains across the entire chamber.
I get all that from this closed door? That's crazy.
Oh, well, let's pretend that door didn't exist.
No door exists with Caswin in the party.
Yeah, you're in a stone platform with a natural cave. Opposite the entrance, on the other side of all these platforms, is a natural stone platform, just like the one you find yourself standing on. And the cavern floor seems to be covered by a pool of boiling mud. Roughly, the ceiling is 50 feet above where you're standing, and the floor is about 50 feet below as well.
This looks dangerous. Well, I got an easy solution for this one, gang. We know we can see to the other side, right? So we can see the other door?
You
Or do
do
we
see
not see
another
that part?
platform across the side, yeah.
Okay.
It's lit in here because there is active volcanic activity.
Yeah, I don't trust these little platforms. What I do trust are these bad boys. And I point at my wings. And you see Caswin transform into his celestial form. And his wings sprout long enough. And I just start, I'll ferry you guys across. It's easy. Get on. And I bring Claire over first.
Okay.
So fly over, drop her off.
So you fly over. How long does your form last?
My form lasts. Oh god, I didn't think this one through, did I?
It's not here. Interesting.
This lasts for. Give me a moment. Features and traits.
Believe it's 1 minute.
I think it's
It says you transform a radiant blah, 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 1 minute or until I end it as a bonus action.
Okay. So the chasm, we'll say, is, I believe in the modulus, is 100 feet across. So action dash on each turn, you can move 60, right?
Yep.
So in 2 turns, you can drop off somebody, we'll say. And then 2 turns back, you can pick up somebody.
So I could do it twice without running out. It's basically it. And then if I tried to
no,
go again,
'cause,
I'd run out.
A minute is 10 rounds.
Yep. So I
So you
can
can
bring
pick
2
up-
people back and forth.
You're gonna take Claire on there, so you move across, drop off.
Oh, 3 people. Yep, 3 people, and then
turn.
I'm over there. Yep.
Across 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns. 6, 7. I think we get most people across. Hang on.
I know it's
So,
mad.
on one turn, you could do 1 person, which is Claire.
Yep. Then I take a turn to get back.
Second turn,
Another
yeah.
turn to bring a second person over. Another turn back. Fifth turn would be the 3rd person. 6th turn back. 7th turn would be the 4th person. 8th turn back. 9th turn would be the 5th person. So I could take all 5.
You could, if you want to do your thing for the day. You can move everybody across these things.
That's the move. Avoid the hazard.
Except Hobby.
Except 1. Hobby would have to stay.
Hobby is big as fuck compared to you guys. But
I
that's
fly
not-
over.
You know?
Yeah. But he's in a happy place. He's above lava. He probably feels super safe in this room.
Well, it's not lava, it's boiling mud, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I would do. I would fly over everybody else and let Hobby know that hang out here for a little bit, buddy. We'll be back.
Okay. So, if you guys are all willing to do this, and none of you have objections,
What?
Caswin can move you across the cavern just by picking you up and carrying you.
It's better than hopping across all of these and then accidentally.
Yeah, I don't trust any of those, but I do trust these wings, baby.
Sure, yeah, that checks out. Kaz, when you do see as you're traversing the cavern, there is a slick moisture on both the discs and the chains and the walls of this cavern as well.
Oh, that's great.
Something is on these. You're not sure exactly what it is, but something is definitely on these.
Well, glad we avoided touching them.
Same, thanks.
For now.
Yeah, hey.
Javi stays behind and kind of curls up and just takes a nap.
Oh, get some rest. We'll be back. Love you.
Come back, buddy.
They're fine for sure.
Okay.
Then we're gonna
Well, that was
open.
easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, just took our lone resource.
You open this door, and you see beyond it is a small, pretty narrow hallway. It does not have a whole lot of space to it. It's pretty thin. At the end of it, you do see a single iron-banded wooden doorway.
Well, let's move on, gang. Do 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 do.
Do. He walks over to it. Bow, 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 and ow, ow, bow.
Ow.
Drum
And then I
roll,
open the door.
ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doom.
And Kaz opens the door.
Alright, Kaz, when Gung Ho just fucking goes for it, nobody stops him. Unless
Wait.
somebody wants to.
Why would we?
I'm way far back here, but I say wait anyways.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill.
Fair enough. Kaz, when you open the door, and it opens into utter blackness, you don't see anything.
Wait for the party.
I don't see anything. Really?
You don't see anything. Your light spell and your dark vision
I can
almost
see in magical
dissolve.
darkness.
You can see magic darkness.
I have these special eyes from Mr. Scam Likely.
Oh, you got the packed feet.
I got the eyes, baby.
You can see
That
some
actually
superior
does allow you to
darkness.
see.
I can see through any shit. Yeah.
You see a room ahead of you, which is obscured to a degree that normally you could not see. But you, with your scam-proof eyes, you do manage to see. There is a strange setup in here, I'll say. Oh Jesus, I'm hiccuping for no reason. You see the door that you just opened, which kind of swung in, is littered with very tiny holes. You also see there is a coffin centered in this room. And a small niche in the floor underneath the coffin.
Oh. Guys, do you remember anything about a coffin in that riddle?
Right, let's consult the scroll again.
So there's definitely a coffin in this room.
Black. Well,
You guys see it, right? Because I definitely see it, but I got
No.
great eyes. Okay, well.
What's your passive again, Kazwan?
My passive perception? Let's not go there with my 7.
Oh. Yeah. Continue.
well, we already found waves, so the next passage says black razor yet remains to be won underneath inverted ziggurat. that are garnered, think not that you're done. For now, you'll find your cult.
What's a
And then go-
ziggurat?
Well, ziggurat is like a massive structure.
Built in ancient Mesopotamia, if this.
That doesn't exist in this world.
In
I just-
ancient Tamokan.
I go, continue. Sorry. I thought maybe the coffin was a ziggurat.
It's like sand with big stairs. Yes.
An upside
Okay,
down building.
Maybe it's
What
not a
we're looking
real
for.
ziggurat. Maybe it's theoretical.
It
So
said
for-
inverted. So
For reference's sake, a ziggurat is like a pyramid, but like heavily stepped.
Kaz wouldn't
Like
know
if
that.
you made
See-
a Minecraft pyramid, you know, it was like a block.
see,
and
I was
then a
trying to
block
explain
set,
it like
and
my
a block
character
set,
would
and a
explain
block.
it. But you go-
Yeah.
I know,
yeah.
but I am conveying it
Mhm.
just for the audience and for you guys. That's what a ziggurat
Yes.
normally is.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
got
Well,
big, thick steps.
Before that, there's also the next passage, which means I care not, former owner's brave. What heroes you seek to hide, though mighty, I'll make each one of them my slave or send them to the fire. So, take that as you will.
Sounds like a vampire, maybe.
well, let's go find out. And I walk in the room. Go up to the. Maybe it's just in here, you know? Maybe there's like the treasure's like just inside. You guys just, you know what? I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna go and try to open the coffin.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I can't
Before
see
you
in
get
there,
there.
so I'm just.
In the middle of the darkness, you feel a soft, jasmine-covered breath touch your cheek.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to tell me if a 24 hits
That is a definite hit.
and a 22.
That also hits.
You feel, not only do you feel a set of sharp points sink into your neck from the canines of some other humanoid. You also feel a set of claw-like fingernails sink into your side, piercing through the armor and digging into you and pulling up, just digging into the bones of your rib cage. You feel the blood kind of spurt out of you.
Styrian, you motherfucker.
Kind of, except worse. So for the grip that I mentioned, you take. Oh, it's not that terrible. You take. Where are my d8s? There they are. Oh, maximum. Okay. 12 points of bludgeoning damage from just being held and gripped and pulled. Basically, and like, if a guy at the bar has ever grappled you in a really weird way and pulled you against him, you know? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Your booty is now against his crotch. But you don't really worry about that too much as these teeth sink into you, and they're a lot worse. As these teeth sink into you, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 9 points of necrotic damage.
Which I cut in half. All right.
There you go. Your hit point
Okay.
maximum is reduced by the halved, which is 4 necrotic damage.
Okay. Is this by a disease by chance or no?
No.
Okay. All right. I'll just note that it's reduced by 4 for now. Okay.
You feel your life essence sucked away underneath the teeth of this thing as it holds you there in an intimate pose that is just horrible. And you know for a moment you are alone in this room because nobody can see what's happening to you. What would you
Oh,
like
I know
to
what
do?
I'm gonna do. He's kind of I'm being kind of grappled, right?
Kind of.
I'm gonna fucking drag him with me. We're going out. I'm gonna try to pull him out of the dark with me.
Okay. You reach out to grab this guy. Make an athletics check to grapple.
All right. And I'd like to use, before I do that, I think I have this natural athlete thing, if I still have my stuff ready for it. Or my
Yeah,
athlete
that's-
thing.
yeah.
Let's see.
Remarkable athlete.
I think I have it. I might not have it. You might be the only one who has it. I might be just being stupid.
It's a you get it at level 7 of fighter.
Oh no, you've got it. I don't. I
Okay.
want remarkable athlete. You're too cool. I was hoping I thought I had something that did something similar. Peerless athlete. That's what I have. I'm gonna use my peerless athlete, my channel divinity, to assist me in dragging this fucking thing out. I don't know if that'll do anything, but we're gonna try it.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Athletics check. Well, that ain't ideal. But I have advantage
Yeah.
on athletics checks, so I'll roll it again. And let's just hope. Come on, baby. Not much better. 15.
You try and pull. And it's not like when you've been in an armless, not unlike, I would say, when you've been in an arm wrestling contest with a Solar and you're just trying to pull. It's like their arm is just embedded in concrete. You pull, and this person that is holding you is fucking jacked. You find yourself held there.
Well, that was my action and bonus action, so help!
It was a bonus action to give yourself advantage.
Yep, that is a bonus action to do that. So that's all I got.
You hear from outside of it, you hear a slight scuffling, and you hear Kazuma go, "Help!" And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Fuck.
As Kazwin is now in pitch blackness with an incredibly dangerous adversary.
Oh, good. Great. Lovely.
Oh, that sucks.
Water walk. Water
one
walk
that
away.
inhabits the
Right.
darkness.
Walk away.
Water walk away from his blood teeth. Yeah.
Ugh.
So we are going to end tonight's session here. I am so excited to pick. Oh, I love this dungeon so much. It has so much fun stuff. It is a rough first day. Thank you, Flacco. I agree. Kazwin, I'm sure you're gonna make friends with this person next time on Game Grumps here. But in the meantime, it is a fun scenario where only Kazwin can see what the hell's happening, and everybody's always like, but big shout
Feels
out
bad.
to all of the people that have joined us this evening. Thank you so much to first off Flock Obama, and also to all the new people that joined us this evening. Thank you so much for participating. We love you. So happy with you. We hope to see you here next week on Iron Valor as Kazwin figures out whether a vampire is gonna kill him or not. Big JoJo moment here.
That's really it, though.
Yep. This guy, Kazwin's not in a great spot, by the way, everybody. He's not. This is not good. But we love you all.
Very bad situation.
Going so much fun.
Exceptionally bad, you might say. But we love you all, and we will see you all next Wednesday on Iron Valor. If you don't mind, just stick around. We are gonna do a raid, and have a lot of fun with that. So, see you around, hopefully. Oh, Kazlin, I love you, but I'm gonna fuck you up. Goodbye, everybody.